welcome back and join us once again on the highway to the Impact Zone. I, of course, am your host, Logan Crosland, and I would like to thank you for joining us for episode number 29 and our completion of our first calendar year on the pod, where we will be live watching Slammiversary 2005. Let me now bring in my co-host and grad student, Jake Williams. How you doing, Jake?
So, Logan, does this make me like a sophomore now? I've completed my first year. I may have somehow consumed more alcohol doing this pod than I did my freshman year of college. So that's an accomplishment.
Yeah, I'd definitely say so. This stuff will definitely drive you to drinking. So I mean, I definitely understand. But yeah, I think this is your sophomore. You might get into a sophomore slump, but we'll see. Hopefully we can keep you in check.
Right.
All right. Now let's bring in our experts. First, he is captain of the Chicken Salad Express, and he is Great Britain curling's #1 fan, Ben Locke. How you doing, Ben?
I am all about the curling, as you know, Logan. Good evening, everybody. Also, I think we all need to give ourselves a pat on the back. The fact that we've all made it through a year. Some of those first shows were very rough going. So yeah, I think we've all done very well.
Yeah, the fact that we hung in there was pretty impressive by some stretch. So, yeah, once we got out of the asylum, I feel like we at least got a little better. But it's been tough sledding at some points. But we'll power through, and hopefully it'll stay as good as it's been the last few weeks. So, secondly, he is my best pal, and he's going to be my traveling companion for tomorrow as we go to watch current day Impact, and that is Lewis Maynard. How you doing, Lewis?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm looking for the long road trip and equally long drive back.
Yeah, that might be a struggle later on tomorrow night.
But, it will not be the worst single night drive we've made.
Yeah, that is absolutely true, without a doubt. That Orlando trip I will never forget for that simple reason. But since it's a pay-per-view, we of course have our special guest, and he's actually a relative of one of our regular experts on the show. He's actually his evil twin, mind you. And unlike his brother, he is actually the most unprofessional podcaster, and that is Matt Souza. How you doing, Mike?
Doing great as always. Been a long time listener, really since the first episode of the podcast. It's great to finally talk with you, gentlemen. By the way, fuck that guy. His stupid thick ass Massachusetts accent. What a fucking asshole. But it is quite the historic occasion here this evening as we get to watch. It's a big show. We get to watch Shark Boys return to pay-per-view. So it really is quite a big deal that we are going to see here this evening, and I'm looking forward to it.
I'm just so sad Sean Kidd could not join us, but Mike, I'm glad you're finally joining us for the first time. We've been scratching to get you on. We've tried to get Matt to put in the call to you a few times. So,
well, look, Matt's a douchebag, so that doesn't surprise me.
I got you. All right,
like myself and Irene situation.
I'm confused myself. Who the fuck am I?
No, it's not Mike. It's just Matt. We have regular old Matt on. We couldn't get a special guest on this one, so we asked one of our own. So, thank you for being
here. Underselling poor Matt here.
Yeah, fuck me.
Fucking regular old Matt.
I guess the best guest we've ever had.
Well, thank you.
Just old Sunday wear Matt.
I'll go fuck myself now. Good night, everyone.
Thank you for being with us, Matt. I appreciate you. All right. Well, like I said, we're live watching Slammiversary 2005. So if everyone wants to pull that up real quick, and we will get the show started. All right. Is everybody got it?
Satellites are ready.
Yeah, ready when you are.
I am at full mast. Let's go.
Okay. All right. In 3, 2, 1, play.
I was about to say.
Well, now you don't have to.
Apologies, I hadn't turned it down.
I feel like it was extra thunderstormy.
Oh, look at the baby.
Yeah, I won't lie to you. That triggered me when I first watched it.
Right.
Nice little Sound of Music, children.
We were dreamers with a boundless imagination.
Who can forget when Toby Keith inexplicably showed up on the first episode?
He did a suplex.
And then
in between profiting off of 9/11.
Jesus.
Letterbox
Toby
stock
Keith fan,
footage.
obviously.
It really it's unbelievable. This stock footage is something.
It's so Jarrett driven too, so it kind of pisses me off.
Yeah.
This public domain shot of a rock in a desert.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, oh my God! Jeff Jarrett hit Hulk Hogan. I didn't know about that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's impressive. But if he beats Sting, then that would be another thing.
yeah.
You know, like that would really send him over the top.
God, remember when Randy Savage was here?
Vaguely.
Remember that was a thing that happened for a month?
But that was I thought I dreamed that.
No, that wasn't Jonah Hex. That was actually Randy Savage.
It really does sound like when you describe it. I was watching TNA and Randy Savage showed up in a duster.
It's like a Mad Lib.
Right.
All right, somebody let me know when y'all get to 4:30 because I started on the wrong show accidentally.
Brilliant.
Fantastic.
Tremendous.
Yeah,
And I'm the unprofessional one.
Right.
That was Mike. He left already.
So you're not missing much, Logan. You're just missing like loads of like shots from cage matches and ladder matches and Ultimate X and that kind of thing.
All the amazing stuff that Jeff Jarrett has done throughout the whole 3 years of TNA.
Yeah,
I'm so sad I missed
one
it.
thing he did.
There were some really good highlights in there, I will say.
There was. Yeah.
We make fun of it a lot, but like seeing all those clips, they've had some good stuff in this past year.
So, serious question, boys, right? So, how many of you have actually watched this before just to make some notes and stuff?
I have.
I did not
Right.
watch it like prior to this, like recently. I think I saw it maybe when I first got Impact Plus because I knew it was the Samoa Joe debut.
Yeah.
But it's been a hot minute since I watched it.
So the first thing that Mike talks about here is what happened in the pre-show, the whole Jarrett, Zbyszko, Raven thing. Now, this is their first show for 2-3 weeks. So would you have done that actually on the pay-per-view itself? Because not many people are going to be watching that pre-game show.
That is an interesting thing. Probably not, because
I guess they figured they could just, do like they did here, kind of fill us in.
I think all thing considered, I think if they had TV right now, they probably would have done it on TV.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, they had so many matches on this show too. They probably didn't have a spot to do it on the pay-per-view proper. They probably had to do it on the pre-show because there's so much going on.
Maybe they did in the pre-show because people were watching like, wait, Jarrett's not going to be on the show? It's like,
thank God, we're going to watch it all day.
Here's your $30.
Right.
Logan, I'm at 4 minutes right now.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah, I'm at 4 minutes.
Let me know when you get to 4:30.
Disappointing shirt on Don, I'm afraid. Usually busts out the shiny shirts on pay-per-view, but not tonight.
No bin bag.
No.
Yes. Have frosted Terry Taylor here.
5 seconds, Logan. 4, 3, 2, 4:30.
All right. Yeah, I love that Terry Taylor fucking tackled him to the ground. That was a great visual.
Of all the people.
Of all the people.
The fucking Red Rooster.
I was saying that security guard wasn't playing around. He freaking like choked him too. He was like dragging his ass out big time.
Have they always had, or did I never notice the slam? Yeah, I don't know if you're about to say that. The Slammiversary thing in the entrance.
It's different.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like-
I think that is
different.
new. Yeah,
The black is new.
I don't think they.
Yeah, like have they ever had that for pay-per-views before, or like any kind of
think so.
Don't
different
think so.
setup? Yeah, I don't think so either.
They have.
They definitely did. They definitely didn't have it like that. They might have had like a poster board looking thing like above it or something. But I don't.
I think the main cam that faces the screen, they've had stuff in the crowd, like behind the crowd for the main cam. Like I think Hard Justice had the something back there.
The tramp stamp tattoo.
yeah. So they've had stuff behind the crowd on the main cam, but I don't think anything on the ramp itself.
Oh, did Zach Gowans fall over deliberately there, or was
I
that
don't-
just
he
a
went-
practice?
No,
went-
he just fell.
He did go ass over tea kettle down the ramp, so who knows?
I thought it might have been. If it wasn't deliberate, he recovered well.
He sold it well. Yeah.
Pretty well.
Yeah.
I thought
I think he did it on purpose.
Yeah.
ROH's own Delirious.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Lewis, as a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, I think you'd appreciate that the Dragon Ball Z font on the Slammiversary logo.
Yeah.
There you go for the anime crowd.
all two of us out there. The man that'll single-handedly carry the match, Amazing Red.
I'm so pumped that he's back.
Oh yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
Famously, the dance partner in the 4-star Kaz match when first started the pod.
That is true.
Who could forget?
We've made it a whole year. That's amazing.
Elix Skipper jerking the curtain. My goodness.
Yeah.
That's prime time, baby.
How far that star has fallen.
He is well oiled.
Yeah. Quite literally.
Oh, here's our boy.
Here we go.
Not in the Callum sense of the words.
So somewhere throughout this match, they make a Shark Boy and Lava Girl reference, and Don West is like, "Oh, this is the only Shark Boy that I recognize," or something like that, and it's fucking hilarious.
Right? Yeah, like today will not let. Like he keeps on talking about how the Shark Boy, they're suing him or whatever. He's like, Shark Boy is involved with a lawsuit with whatever it is, whatever studio, Miramax or some shit.
Why do I feel like that's the only reason he wins this match is to really stick it to those?
That's a great point. That's not Taylor Lautner in that suit, Mike.
Don West saying that, though, it sounds like something like a boxing commentator would say, that's the only title I reckon I.
Exactly.
Hashtag not my Shark Boy.
Delirious is like a grade A goob in this match, I gotta say.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Get your X Division. Get your X Division bingo cards ready, by the way, gentlemen. I'll explain as we go.
Oh, and just for anybody watching along, Zach Gowen's missing leg is not an illusion, by the way.
Oh,
Don has to prove.
Don't worry, we have a questionable. We have a call coming up. I'll wait till he gets into. I noted this in my pre-watch and my annotations as a student. You got to make sure you do the readings before. Yes. But there's a few in this.
All this time, I thought it was a Chris Angel mirror trick, but
Lieutenant Dan special effects.
We've got the first look at the crowd, including my friend Marky Mark and Durag wearing their Hoitomania shirts. Well, they'll fly off the shelves.
Oh, yes, this is. The beginning of Hoitomania. Yeah.
The 5-person section of the Hoitomania crowd. Love it. They really committed to the game.
TNA is always making me question my own reality because when I first saw this, the ref with the powder blue, like old school ref shirt, I was like, wait, have they always worn this? I was like, there's no way they've always worn it. Like, I didn't know. I was like, have I just not noticed this the entire time? But apparently I was informed it's a Slammiversary thing.
Yes, that's their anniversary garb for some reason.
Right.
Because it looks more formal, I guess.
And they also could have put an iron on it and not bought shirts that are like 3 sizes too big.
Well, look.
Yeah. Rudy Charles is swimming in that shirt right now.
Look, when you're buying dress shirts from Goodwill, you have to take what you can get.
So Gowan just hit the leg drop off the top rope, and I will inform you guys that today says at that point, obviously a single leg drop. I was like, sir.
And then I don't know if Don says it on purpose, but he says something about being on equal footing, and I'm like,
yes, I made that note. He also says that Gowan hasn't got a leg to stand on at some point.
Makes our fucking Dino jokes look like child's play.
Right. He's been listening.
Good Lord.
Good God, that's amazing.
Confirmed that they got in the DeLorean, listened to the pod, and then came back to 2005.
It's the only explanation.
Don's fascination with the one leg is something to be commended for. He talked about it the whole match.
He did it at the last Impact, too. He wouldn't shut up about it.
He did, yeah.
Like, have you never seen a person without a leg before? It's not all that common, but it happens.
Oh, jeez.
Beautiful.
Fantastic springboard.
That was lovely.
Beautiful.
Jarrell, the most underpushed guy in the company.
Yeah. It is a weird one, why they never did anything with it. I guess the logic is because
it's
so...
Go ahead, Matt.
No, I was just going to say... Jarrell, like you said, he's underpushed. I guess he's underpushed because he makes everything look good. Like he knows how to take a shit, but he's really good from what we've seen from him.
Here's your first bingo call, by the way. Just watch the guy just looking at Red. Just move! Just move!
Beautiful corkscrew.
You look at him 10 times, you don't move, you deserve everything you get.
Do not disparage Shark Boy like that, please.
Back-to-back sick dives to the outside.
It's a great move, though, don't get me wrong.
Such a smart way to open the show.
I was saying all
their shit.
Yeah, exactly. And all Zach Gowen wants to do is jump out on top of people, and Delirious just won't let him do it.
I was going to say is Elix great value, Jarrell.
Yeah, exactly.
Your next bingo call here, gentlemen, the Tower of Doom spot. You have to fit that into every multi-man match.
There we go.
There it is.
So instead of the split-legged moonsault, he does the one-legged moonsault.
Oh.
One leg? Are you kidding me?
Oh, God, what a bump.
There's no hidden mirrors there, Mike.
Coming up next, gents, for those who haven't seen it, might be one of the most vicious moves I've ever seen in about 30 seconds time.
Only to be topped by something later, but yeah.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, this is nasty. Oh
God!
I don't even know what that was supposed to be.
He's gonna be amazing dead after that.
Hey.
Well, there goes Amazing Red for a few more months. We're not gonna see him again.
Yeah.
God. Oh, that didn't.
That move was so good it knocked me off the call.
Oh, Jesus.
Some prime damage.
Delirious looks like me tomorrow night after drinking 14 drinks at the Impact show. He's just such a fucking
The DSD.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. There we go.
yes. Oh man.
Shark Boy.
There we go.
Shark Boy with
Shark
the
Boy.
win.
And
Is that Dominic Mysterio?
Yeah, going on though. He did the shark fin.
He sure
had
did.
the move.
All right, Jake. What would you rate that one?
Obviously 5-star. No, but I really did enjoy the show, that match. Perfect opener, just like a amazing 5 minutes of like X Division action. I went 3 on it. Just, I don't know, it flowed really well. Like, I know Ben said like it did hit a lot of the X Division spots, but I just feel like they pieced it together super well.
Yeah, the pure chaos that happened at the end is just amazing stuff to watch. So I definitely agree with you. Ben, what did you think?
I think Jake's kind of said it for me. It was just too contrived and too obvious to me. So I only went 2 1/4 on it. Sorry, boys. It's a perfect opener. Don't get me wrong. It's a perfect opener, but for me, it's just a collection of spots with no flow.
And we're missing Abyss, just absolutely smash a mirror for no reason,
Well,
and
that's just
doing
bad
his
luck.
shitting grunts. So, Lewis, what would you rate that first one?
I would have gone 3 stars with it. I thought it was a pretty decent opener.
Yeah.
All right, Matt, what do you think?
I am also at 3 stars for that hot way to kick off the show.
Okay,
Yeah, great.
I'm just a bad person.
It's not the only time you're gonna under or overrate something. So I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just playing. But yeah, I'd probably go 3 on it as well. Hot opener, good way to start the show. And we've got a filthy animal Shocker.
Yeah.
Turning Shane Douglas, thank God. We don't have
Lord.
to pretend he's the backstage announcer anymore.
All he needs
And
is the chainsaw and the hockey mask, and he could cosplay as Eminem.
Right.
I was just saying, and the villain from the Matrix, Alex Shelley. So.
College.
I would venture to
thespian
say
Alex
like the Asylum version of the Matrix. Alex Shelley.
Mr. Shocker.
Shelley. Community theater, Alex Shelley.
Oh yeah, he definitely looks like a community theater actor.
Right.
He's definitely a guy that owns a Wolf T-shirt.
Oh, without a doubt. And my all-time
I like
favorite.
Alex Shelley.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, he's pushed himself as like the man of 1,000 holds. Alex Shelley. He's like, I've wrestled all over the world. Like, he just doesn't look like a guy who would be like a submission specialist. I don't know.
And my favorite moment there, Shocker starts speaking in English, or speaking in Spanish, I mean, and Shane Douglas is like, no habla español, please, Shocker, inglés.
Good Lord.
So he says the whole thing, and then he
Dumbass.
just says, please, Shocker. I'm like, you got to say please in Spanish too, you idiot.
Oh, speak of the devil, here comes Dean Malinkblow.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, he looked like he was snorting coke off of his finger.
Yeah. He's like wiping his nose and shit. Good Lord.
I like to
Wow, Triton shrunk in the wash, didn't he?
Yeah, he sure did. I'd like to think in that promo, all Alex Shelley said was Mr. Shocker, like Mr. Anderson.
Real missed opportunity for Shocker to not have his hand signal be the Shocker.
Again,
For real, though. An idiot.
Right. You could have actually got over if you would have done that.
What do we think of the blue jeans? Or the blue jean overalls, I mean.
Absolutely awful.
It's a choice.
Terrible.
It's a choice
He's
he
got
made.
the, especially with the social studies fair, stick-on numbers on the front.
Or a better
Terrible.
round table question here is, what does the 1000% stand for? Because he's never really explained it. So, Jake, what do you think the 1000% stands for?
You know, I think it probably stands for nothing. Literally nothing. Just.
I think
Bullshit.
I think it's 1000% of the Big Mac is going to fit in his mouth. Ben, what do you think the 1000% stands for?
How many Big Macs you've got to eat before you get the free one?
Okay. Lewis, what do you think about it?
1000% hired by the company just because of the commercial and no in-ring ability.
Gotcha. Matt, what do you think?
I'll go ahead and say that the 1000% represents the effort he put into pasting those letters to those overalls.
Yeah, I think it's 1000% of the hairspray industry he used in his hair.
I will say though, he's a bit of a Nostradamus, because he must know like 17 years in the future that everybody's going to give him like an award, a great value award tonight, or at least he's going to be one of the nominations for it.
That hair is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
He looks like
really-
he sliced off Guy Fieri's scalp and just pasted it. What were you gonna say, Jake?
They address the TV situation. This is where they talk about in the early goings of this match. Don and Tenay explain how they no longer have a TV deal and it's going to be on the website.
Well, they had a TV deal, just not in the States.
What was it on over there?
So we had on over here. It's on a system called Freeview. So I would assume for you guys that's basic cable. So you didn't have to pay for the channel that was on it. So actually, Impact got, even though it was on at like 10 o'clock on a Sunday night, which isn't exactly prime time, admittedly, it got a bigger audience than Raw did when Raw was on a Friday night, because more people could watch it.
Okay. Yeah, I have heard a lot of people from over there that have said that they watched a lot more TNA than they did WWE at certain points because it was just easier to access. Because you had to have Sky. You had to have Sky to have the WWE shows, right?
Correct.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And now it's on. And now it's on a channel called BT Sports, so it's even rarer. Like there's an hour version, like an hour highlight version of it. So something like Impact, I think, Impact's on preview. AEW's on preview, but there's like this hour-long version of Raw and SmackDown that's hidden away in the schedule as well.
I gotcha.
Struggling to nail these international holds here. Like there was just a pretty rough sequence where like Shocker looked like he didn't know what the fuck to do.
Reversal expert Alex Shelley.
Reverse man of 1,000 reversals. Alex
Like
he said he had a reversal for everything,
Alex
so I
Shelley.
mean, and he just kissed Shocker's foot.
I think it was he where Mike tried to say that's like a big sign of disrespect.
Ah.
What does he know?
I really think like in this match, like as I was watching, I felt like Shelley almost started stalling because he felt like Shocker couldn't like do any of the shit that he wanted to do. Like he wants to work in all these like holds and stuff because they're like putting him over as like, oh, he's traveled the world and do all these holds, and he keeps trying to do them, and Shocker just seems like kind of lost. So he's like, I guess I'll just stall and heal off on him instead because this fucking guy can't do it.
That was a pretty stiff basement drop kick by Shocker.
I don't know
Completely
European style, Gringo.
Move right there.
You are Gringo Loco.
This sure is a match that's happening.
It is clunky.
Yeah, like they can't get in any kind of flow.
It picks up.
Ooh, that hurt.
No Shark Boy, no Amazing Rad.
Yeah, really. That's what's
Alex
meant
Shelley's going to turn into Amazing Red pretty soon because he's getting pretty red from.
Yeah, he's going to bust out his luchador style.
Right.
What is on Shocker's pants? What is that supposed to be? Is that like an icicle? A lightning? That's a lightning bolt?
I assume a lightning bolt.
The fuck kind of lightning bolt is that?
I'm using context clues.
Yeah.
But I think it's probably a lightning
The
bolt.
fuck kind of lightning bolt is that?
That looked bad.
Yeah, that looked
Yeah.
brutal.
Oh, that's my Big Mac
Looks
arm,
like
you
a
prick.
good kind of fucked up.
That close up shows how much
but
padding is on his legs too.
Yeah, that was weird. The padding that he had on his pants.
Reminds me of the,
in the face, he looks like a 90-year-old man. So I mean, probably hits.
reminds me of the girl from Tough Enough that was like patting her ass, so when she hit the ropes, it didn't hurt as bad.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, apparently, like, really sucks. Like, I know Foley talks in his book about how when he first started hitting the ropes, when you don't know how to do it, he was like pissing blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great hold, that.
Yeah. Face.
And Shocker's clearly tapping out there as well.
He looked like he had no teeth.
Ben, is this the referee that you said looked like Kevin Kelly?
No, in the next match.
Oh, okay, it's the next match. Okay.
But this is where I did notice the fact they were wearing these ridiculously oversized shirts. So this.
I like that random string that Alex Shelley's wearing as a necklace too. It's a real good look.
He's been taking tips.
This twine he grabbed from backstage.
He
stole that
tips
from
AJ,
Goldie's
hasn't
wardrobe
he?
before he got her fired.
Now I'm trying to analyze Shelley's tights, and I don't know what these green deals on his
Are they
tights
shells? Because he's Shelley? Are they shells? That would make sense.
They look like rotten pieces of bread. With slime on them.
He's a big fan of sourdough. He's a good sourdough.
Slime dough.
Boy, this is still going on.
There's an @ symbol.
There's an @ symbol. What the fuck is that?
Maybe it spells Alex across his. I don't know. Yeah, it does. That's what it is. Alex. It's the
real early Twitter adopter. Shelley.
He was ahead of the game.
Right.
He was on the
Definitely
ground
not
floor.
shorts that are good for TV, since at any distance the colors just kind of fade together.
It's a jumbled mess.
Note to self for future use: don't put metallic silver on slime green. So.
Yeah.
Holy shit! This match is still going.
See, I don't know whether it's just me, but I really like this.
Good God. 2.25 on the first match. You're gonna give this one 3, probably.
No, I'm not gonna go that high.
I'm sorry. 2 and 3.
I thought you were going higher than that.
No.
I'm going 1,000% on this one.
There you go.
How many lightning bolts do you give this match?
None.
The absurdly large.
But considering how much I hate Shocker, like the fact I actually like this match. And I'm giving that all to Shelley.
Ooh.
I'm trying to remember, but I feel like we liked the Shocker match recently. I don't know if it was in the last pay-per-view or the last.
The Daniels match is good.
Yeah.
But that was because of Daniels.
One of his matches on TV recently was pretty good too, I think. I can't remember.
Yeah, depends who's in with.
Oh. So he's not the man of 1,000 reversals. He's the man of however many pins he can break out. He's gotten pins out of like 1,000 different positions. So,
but none of them actually
traveled the world,
learning all the pinfall styles.
This
My dog has joined me.
1940s carnival muscle man they call Shocker.
He is obscenely shaped. I mean,
it's so weird.
His torso is just so much larger than the rest of him. Or his upper torso, I mean.
I feel like Shocker's been laying on the mat for like 6 minutes in this match.
Oh boy.
Even the crowd doesn't give a shit. They give as much of a shit about this match as I do. And they're there. I'm not there. They're there.
That was actually cool.
That was a really cool pin.
Yeah.
Like some of the pinfalls and reverses were really good, but yeah, it was a couple of minutes too long.
Kiss those non-existent biceps. Nice move.
I was going to say.
The chicken wings there.
All right, Matt, eviscerate this match, I guess.
I'm not going to eviscerate it. It just
I'm just playing.
It was very very dull to me. So I'll go. I don't know. I'll go Gentleman's 2, I guess.
I got you. Lewis, what would you go on that?
It was just too long, too many different like slow down moments, and then starting the chain wrestling again. So I'd also go 2 on it, just because it was way too long of a chain wrestling match.
I got you, Ben.
2.5 for me. I first watch. I did have it near a 3, but now watching it again, just fully uninterrupted, it was too long.
Yeah, it was just a tad too long. I definitely agree with y'all. Jake, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm with the guys on the 2. Some cool moments, but it just didn't feel like it all pieced together too well.
Yeah, 2 is about right where I think I would go as well. And they're going to do the top 5 countdown of the best moments in TNA history, and they just showed number 5, and that is AJ Styles winning the title for the first time in June 2003. So, big moment.
If number and now one
we get to a shitty moment.
Oh God! If number 1 is anything but that Kevin Nash Scott Hall promo from Impact in November, I will be very upset.
And also, like the way the announcers say that, and even the commentators say it is voted for by the fans or you fans. It's like they probably like say it with a tone of disdain. It's like, well, if you wanted to ring the vote, just ring the vote. Don't just say you fans.
These fucking assholes.
If you paid close attention to this, he says the exact same thing in this promo as he does in the package that follows this, like word for word. I noticed it immediately, and it's amazing. And he's talking just like he is right now to Conan, and he's doing the finger point, and he says mi familia, and this is my family, or he says it word for word. It's ridiculous.
Maybe it was live to tape, and they aired it live, and they threw it in the video package.
No, he really said it before, but like the fact that he can't come up with anything new is amazing.
Well, he sucks. Why would he?
What a loser.
Let's do the damn thing. Yeah. Okay.
I love how Truth is the hesitant one, where he has never doubted BG before this. It's always just been Conan.
God, Conan has a stupid face.
All of them have stupid. Well, Killings doesn't, but BG and freaking Conan have stupid faces.
God,
I'm still trying to figure out what has BG done to make Conan question his loyalty, other than a clearly inadvertent chair shot or guitar shot.
Yeah, there's a question. There's a question for the open table for the group. Can somebody clearly explain the storyline in one sentence or?
Well, you see, he may or may not be friends with the outlaw, and Conan is very jealous.
Oh, come on, we all have at least one problematic friend. It's fine.
True. It's a great point. We all have.
And if you don't know the problematic friend, you are the problematic friend.
Am I bad for thinking that BG's hat said Dirty Sanchez at first?
That would make him cooler than he fucking is.
It in fact says Dirty South though, so
yeah.
Might be more problematic. Honestly.
I think he's been wearing that hat for 6 weeks. He hasn't taken it off.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's even wearing the same outfit he wore in that.
Right.
Promo.
It's like
the exact same thing.
That outfit is like fused to his body.
Those DX royalties aren't paying what they used to.
He's living in his Oldsmobile at Universal Studios.
God, I wish he would have broke his hand.
I feel like this whole conflict has been going on the entirety of the podcast.
It's God. No, it just feels that long. It's actually been like 3 weeks.
Right.
Yeah,
it just feels
like 2 months, but
it just feels that long because they're dog shit. You see.
Oh, this is a wonderful. The subtitles say call him Ron Kelly, the truth Ron Kelly.
Ron Kelly.
Their own apps closed captioning misspelled Slammiversary too. They only put one M in it.
That sounds about right.
Nice.
That's on brand.
How does that happen though? That's insane.
Oh, the shoe.
I know how, but and they also
the ultimate sign of disrespect.
Like
the shoe.
I cannot believe they worked in Conan throwing a fucking shoe in every match.
Oh, and we got to see BG in the very problematic dreadlocks.
Yeah.
His Rastafarian phase.
This is a fucking long video package.
This is a long ass video package.
The fuck are we doing?
This is the point I was making. Like, you could have done all the Jarrett shit, like, now. Like,
I didn't realize that there was a 10-minute 3LK video package, so I'm with you, Ben. They could have done the Jarrett thing here.
This mother is a bad.
Beware.
Like, do the initial bit like they did on the pregame show, but there's a couple of video packages like this that are like 3-4 minutes long each.
Or hey, hear me out. Don't put 3LK on the fucking show.
The Outlaws music is absolutely absurd, by the way. It is ridiculous. It's just guitar riff after guitar.
It's the Ass Man music without the Ass Man.
It's Mr. 99, isn't it?
Oh, he's got the velour tights on again.
Yeah, I'll say he's got the green velvet tights on again.
Does he also have like a rose on his belly button tattoo? Or is...
I think that was just like this. I think that was
Cable.
the string. Maybe the string.
That was,
Yeah, I think it was the string on his tights that was just like flopped up for some reason.
Gotcha.
How much baby powder you think he
like
went through to get that off after this match? Good lord.
He's a bad man. Beware.
I just love Truth's DDR dance moves.
Ron the Dance
That
Revolution
urban-
King killings.
With his 2XL
That herb-
t-shirt made for tall people.
The urban camo.
It's like a dress
It's a
on
real
normal
term.
humans.
What is with this company and gigantic shirts? Why do I feel like Dusty Rhodes has a closet in the back and everybody that's the only place they can get a shirt from?
Let me tell you something, baby. Why are you gonna spend money on a wardrobe when I got a closet full of shirts right here, baby?
But Dusty, this shirt is too big. I don't give a fuck. You get out there and
You
put it on.
tie it in the knot behind you and face the front of the camera. Don't let the camera shoot you from behind, baby.
He left the company,
No
but he
one's in
left the
between
wardrobe
either.
behind.
It's either like a triple X or like an extra small
Right.
in this company.
Like what Jarrett's been wearing lately.
Yeah,
You could see his
Yeah,
nipples,
Jared with his nipple shirt. That's what I was gonna say.
his pokies coming through, for Christ's sake.
Okay, so it was this shot. It was this shot here when I first noticed Kevin Kelly ref.
Oh, okay.
N-I-double-P-L-E.
I am the nipply one.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Don't
this
nip
match
me
got
off.
blown, too. Don't. I've got the stroke.
More like I like to stroke my nips.
Cut some glass. Ha ha. This is
My nips are so hard I can cut glass.
Anna, double P.
Double L, double E.
I think this match will be a great time for someone to get their plugs in because this match was boring as fuck. I just want to throw it out there now.
All right, Jake, what do you have to
This-
plug tonight?
Well, over on the North-South Connection network, I have the Ruthlessly Aggressive podcast. Also, on this feed, we just recorded a new episode of PTB NXT. That's a real good one. We're finally in 2015. We got Kevin Owens. He just debuted. A lot of fun. So check it out.
Gotcha. Ben, what else you got going on?
Okay, we have got going on. So that we are recording the newest episode of Special Relations next week for February. We may or may not have recorded an episode for April because we're starting to wind down to Rory's paternity leave. So we're pre-recording episodes way ahead of time. And there's also Chicken Salad here as well on the Place to Be feed where we watched. What did we watch last time? Oh, Matt with Matt. How could I forget Super Bowl 2000? Boys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Matt, what you got going on?
The only thing that I believe hasn't been mentioned that I am on is over on the No So feed, the Extreme 3-Way Dance, where we are currently making our way through ECW in 1996, getting close to the end of that year, and it's been a ton of fun to do. So definitely check that out. Follow me on the Twitter machine at msouza1991.
I think we need to point out the very blatant right in front of the referee low blow that happened that did not result in a
Right.
DQ.
Not
There's no
Logan-
such thing as a DQ.
Logan, how could I forget as well on the Placement Nation pop feed? Me, you, and Matt live watched Jackass for Popcorn Chicken Salad. So check that out.
That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
future world champion Johnny Knoxville.
God willing.
IC champ at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to watch him wrestle as world champion in May live.
I wonder if they put
That's
the
usually the
Jackass
step.
people in the Hall of Fame.
Oh,
put
Jesus.
this in your notebook, boys. That is a guest spot I am actually in favour of.
One too many somas for Billy Gunn for this match.
You're right.
He
This
is-
match does suck.
This match is awful.
Yeah, he's just in complete like slow-mo mode this whole time.
Completely.
And just think, I was pining for this match last month.
Right. I was just gonna say completely different from what we've seen from, like, he's been great up to this point. Like, I mean, him fucking destroying Conan was fantastic. So.
Yeah, and their parts of the tag match last month were actually pretty good. So
yeah,
kind of disappointing.
He's just walking around out of breath.
Like, what is the best Billy Gunn singles match? Is a good question.
Oh boy.
Right. Like, I just.
Darby Allin AEW.
Right.
I mean, the most high-profile one is probably The Rock at SummerSlam, but I don't think that's a great match by any stretch.
Right.
Last night I watched a pretty good one he had with Owen Hart, one Raw, but that is nothing where you call it great. It was just good TV match.
Right. And like, he
I'd have
can
to
go
really
for
deep dive
sure.
that one.
Like, it's just, I don't know. I just feel like this match, I just feel like they never get out of first gear.
I think
never picks up.
I think he wrestles Brock on a random SmackDown, like right before Brock leaves in 2004, that I think was pretty solid. But
I've just thought of the right answer, of course. It's the match at Vengeance 03 with Noble, where we find out that Tori and India are going to be playing with the sex toys. That's, of course, the right answer.
I'm Jamie Noble.
I mean, honestly, it might be when he gets squashed by Benoit at Armageddon 2000.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Because he was in there with Benoit.
He was the Intercontinental Champion coming into that match, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They thought he was going to be a real thing, like he was going to be a thing at that point.
Though he did have banger entrance music. That's when he was the one Billy Gunn. I'll give him that. He always had good entrance.
That was the sweet saxophone riff, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's the number 2 Billy Gunn because this match is a big number 2.
I will say though, we had this discussion on.
Fuck was that?
Was it on Chicken Salad, Logan? Logan, was it on Chicken Salad we were talking about his tag work?
Yeah. We were talking about it on Rumble 96 when they faced Adonis. Yeah. He's a really good tag worker. I guess it's I don't know. It's just he couldn't figure out to do it by himself.
That's the issue. He's like, and you've got to say he's like one of the best tag workers of all time. But like in terms of, but they always do. Every company he goes into, they do the same thing, and it never works.
Yeah, he's a really good hot tag. I mean, he comes in with a ton of fire and can do some pretty powerful stuff because he's fucking huge, kind of underratedly. I mean, he's a giant of a man.
Yep.
I love when Truth does that spinning elbow, by the way.
Mm-hmm. The running Fame-asser.
Oh,
is it the Outlaw?
Please be it. The Outlaw, sir.
The Outlaw, sir. Yeah. For copyright reasons.
Yeah, exactly. The Kip Sopper.
It is an Outlaw, sir, because it results in loss for all of his opponents. And he clearly talks to him, and he tells him to go now.
Yep. You can see him audibly say
1, 2, 3.
Shoulder 100% of the match. Both shoulders were up for a couple of those.
You know what? That's what the 1,000% on Shocker's gear stood for. It stood for there's 1,000% chance that Billy Gunn had his shoulder up. That's what it stood for.
Kevin Kelly Ref just had enough.
He's seen enough.
What a pile.
He just had enough.
That was
all right,
awesome.
Jake. Would you go on that one?
I'm gonna go a big number 1 star Billy Gunn. That was not enjoyable to watch. Put a stamp on it because he was mailing it in.
I gotcha. Ben, what about you?
2 rest holds in a 5-minute match. I'm with Jake, 1 star.
Oh God, that Cobra Clutch Slam was pretty cool. Lewis, what do you think?
Well, I'm going to say he's a gassed man because that was a horrible Billy Gunn match. 1 star. As he gives the crowd a 1-finger salute, I give him a 1 star.
Matt, what'd you think?
I'm not even going 1 star. That fucking sucks. 3/4 of a star. The 3/4 of a star. Billy Gunn. Fuck this.
3/4 LK.
God.
Now this whole thing,
Yeah,
just kick him out of the fucking group.
Yeah, I was like,
just kick out BG.
Cut him out.
You know what?
Man.
While you're at it, kick him off the fucking planet too. God.
What is his motivation for not just fucking creaming him right here? It's so stupid. Just kick him out. They're like, you know what, man? We really feel like you're on Billy Gunn's side or whatever, and then he has a chance to hit him with the chair. He's like, I don't know, should I? I don't know, should I? It's like you should probably do it because unless you're on his team.
You see, what they should have done, the perfect way to end this whole feud is you have Conan on one side of the ring, you have Billy Gunn on the other side of the ring. They both call his name, and whoever BG James goes to is who he sides with.
Yes.
Air BG.
Like a fucking dog in a divorce settlement.
Yeah, he's like Lewis said. He's Air BG, Air Bud, picking who he wants to go home with.
All we need here is
if Conan was so loyal, why
a
was
weird
he the last
Conan
in the
metaphor.
I wish
It
Conan
took Conan a while to
would
get
say,
to the ring.
You got to choose between the old school poo poo and the new school poo poo.
Conan was actually at the entranceway. It just took him that long to get to the ring.
And then Conan fist bumps him when he clearly didn't lay out the outlaw.
BG, Outlaw could whip a piece of cheese and
you did hit him with the chair. I guess we're cool now.
And then they go for the whole let's help Troop up the ramp when he was clearly okay when he was in the ring.
God.
All right, so the number 4 moment voted on by fans on TNAWrestling.com is Raven's debut in 2003. So he absolutely spiked Jarrett with it. Even flow though.
With a McMahon fears Raven.
I thought that was Chris Jericho.
Oh look, it's Chris Sabin. I mean Petey Williams.
Freaking Sean, not being able to tell them apart. What an idiot.
Petey with the beard looks like that fucking Barstool guy. I don't know if anyone.
Portnoy. Petey Portnoy.
Oh my god.
Petey Portnoy.
I didn't think I could hate Team Canada more.
Yeah, really.
Right.
I mean, between them,
I've been reviewing some pizza.
Between them, how much hair product do you think Bobby Roode and Petey have in mind?
Oh my god!
I will say Bobby Roode looks so much better with a beard over the fucking chin strap soul patch he used to have.
Oh yeah. I imagine the more kind of Chinese water tortures them before the match and just gets their hair real wet and just fucking dunks their head in a damn toilet or something, gives them a swirly.
Shane Douglas always looks confused when he's interviewing someone.
He really does. And he sells.
It's funny you should say the waterboarding or the water torture, because I think in this promo, he's comparing himself to Hitler, Mussolini.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that might have been a bad choice of words. Sorry. Demore works fucking bosom into a promo somehow.
Tell us what you're gonna do to Lance Hoyt. Yeah.
I hate when the interviewer's the most buff person in the interview.
Shane wipes the spit away.
Good lord.
Yeah, that's actually why their hair is so wet. It's just because Demore spits when he talks.
All right, this match didn't need a fucking video package. Come on, it's
long.
Bobby Roode and Lance Hoyt.
Like
what are we doing?
Now this is the tag title match.
Oh, this is the tag title match.
Yeah, Hoyt and Bobby are later.
Even so.
All right, while they do this video package for 5 minutes, I'm gonna go grab a drink out of Logan's fridge.
It's pretty bare, so
Kayfabe.
Oh.
You're actually in the comfort of your own home.
Nah, Sandy wouldn't have that. So.
Logan's like, all we have is formula.
Yeah.
We have tap water. Can I offer?
I think we literally have water and like a couple of glass bottle Cokes. That's literally it. And we only have the glass bottle Cokes because I bought them for a party for my wife.
Wow, not Pepsi.
Oh,
Also, like that your fridge is. I know Sean will be disappointed. But I was gonna say, yeah, it's kind of funny that your fridge is not stocked.
Yeah, that is ironic because I do that for a living, basically. So
Right.
daily.
yeah, but you boys are going out away for the weekend, so it's not going to be stocked.
Yeah, that's true. They got somebody else to fill up for them. Coke is actually coming out with a new flavor, and it's called Coke Starlight, and it's space flavored. They describe it as being space flavored.
So what does it taste like? Space garbage?
Tastes like space. That's all I can say. I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
Some people get paid a lot more money than me that came up with that. It makes me real angry.
Logan, how are there no Coke products in your fridge? I'm drinking water like some kind of peasant. What is going on?
Good Lord.
Water, my God.
Were those glass bottle Cokes not still in there?
Oh, I didn't want to steal one of your glass bottle Cokes.
Oh no, you can have.
That's a sin.
I had plenty of them. You're good.
All right, I'll leave during the next lull and go.
I think he knows where to get more. It's okay.
Get Mr. Lardy-Dar there. I've got plenty of them.
Mr. Ladida.
Mr. La-di-da. Wasn't he in like number 500 in the PWI for like 10 years?
I love that
Jobber Mid-South in 1982.
I love that they.
Hey, look.
Go ahead.
If Eric Bishop can get to number 94 in the GWCW list, then Mr. Lardy-Dar's definitely in the PWI top 500 somewhere.
I love that they describe whoever the Naturals manager is going to be as their spiritual leader or spiritual advisor. It's amazing.
Right.
It's even more amazing when we figure out who it is.
Mm-hmm.
Petey's looking quite
What's,
jacked in this one.
When are we going to do the GTNA list?
I know,
PTB?
really. It might be next year.
Number one, Shark Boy. Number two, Shark Boy.
Yeah.
Number
one
shot.
shot. One Shark Boy, two David Young, three Conan. I'm done.
There you go. No, number 1 and 2 are Andy Douglas and Chase Stevens.
But which one is which?
But see, here's the kicker: is whoever puts the list together puts the wrong picture, which the wrong one. So.
That guy there with the cowboy hat, very happy to see the Naturals.
They call them the Naturals.
Natural.
Andy Douglas and Chase Stevens.
Is it like a legal
Luke's in the
requirement now
cowboy
that we
hat
have to do that
somehow.
song?
I have not seen the guy in the cowboy hat, so.
He was only on very fleeting. He's toward the back, so it was literally just I just saw quick.
At some point during this, they called the more Canadian bacon. I know that.
Yeah. He's about
Here.
We gotta go
Yeah.
look at Eric Young's
gets on
back,
us.
man.
Is like, I'm glad that Canadian bacon got out of our face.
Just overselling Demore's weight. One of my favorite TNA tropes.
Oh, weird. They never do that.
Well, not to spoil things too much, but enjoy it while you can.
Why is he gonna have like lipo or something? Or
Well, you'll see later. You'll see later on, Matt.
I see.
Is he gonna go the way of Candida?
Oh,
no,
boy.
no.
They're going to do
no.
a...
Unfortunately, Scott Demore's still alive.
I was seeing as we'll probably see him tomorrow night. I think
I
he's
was
very
gonna
much still
say.
alive.
Right.
Yeah.
He's quite probably in today's Impact, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's running the show pretty much.
He's like the Adam Pearce.
That means nothing to me, Lewis. You'll have to explain a bit better. Sorry.
The Sonya Deville.
Oh no, she is. Yes.
What kind of odds can I get on us finding some kind of TNA person walking the streets of like in the French Quarter and I accost him for an interview and we get
Some
him
kind of TNA person.
Are you a TNA person?
It's bound to happen.
I want to leave it real wide open. I want to make sure I covered all the bases.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll
Literally
see
anyone
Deanna Purrazzo
affiliated.
at Cafe Du Mans.
I think the
Right.
most random person me and Logan saw at WrestleMania was Josh Matthews coming out of a hotel.
Oh yeah, we were walking right behind him, like 10 feet behind him, and I almost said something to him, but then I was like, "Fuck it, it's Josh Matthews. I don't care."
Yeah, I've done that thing before when I've seen like a celebrity in a pub and I'm like, shall I go over? No, I'll leave him to it.
I did hold the door open in college for Dak Prescott one time, so that's my celebrity moment.
I almost ran over Dan Mullen with my car once.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I think all the celebrities I've met you've never heard of, so I'm not.
We know the Queen.
Well,
And
I've
Dame
seen Lord
Judi
of the Rings,
Dench.
Ben.
I almost met Princess Diana once. There you go.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it in a tunnel?
Oh God.
Oh good God.
Too
Don't
soon?
incriminate yourself, Ben.
Jesus Christ.
Meanwhile,
Lewis has been
blonde.
dropped off the call. I'm just kidding.
Meanwhile, Ben quickly tries to get back to the match because Blonde Natural and Eric Young are in the ring.
Natural.
Either Chase Stevens or Andy Douglas is in the ring right now.
Ben, was it in the tunnel? I have no comment.
Ben was the driver, actually.
Oh,
It was 25 years ago. It's redacted.
Look, the statute of limitations is over. It's fine. I won't tell
I have to
anyone.
say there's a much better position for the Naturals as kind of the faces, where they could just kind of flip all over and get a.
I'll say they're so
decent
unlikable.
move
Though.
every
How
now
are
and
they
then.
good faces?
Right. Well, they're in ring. Like they can kind of work
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an issue. But
Is-
as far as like working the match, they can just kind of flop around with their greasy hair and.
I just blew my own mind here with the thought I just had. Is A1 actually the Canadian version of the Blonde Natural?
On copious amounts of more steroids. Yes.
Well, look, it's not a perfect match.
A1.
and
That's
also with the
Alistair Ralph's
face,
A1 to you.
also with the face thing, like putting them together with Team Canada as well is just a great move.
Yeah.
Oh, Canada. I'm gonna step on your balls.
Such a good spot, always.
Canada might be my favorite TNA spot, not named the Pounce.
Oh yeah, the old Canada ball stump for sure.
Did you guys think it was weird
Right.
that Chris Sabin joined Team Canada?
You know, I thought it was a strange move. I mean, he's from Detroit,
Yeah.
so it didn't seem.
Yeah.
I guess it's close enough
It's
to
pretty
Canada.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's close
That's
enough.
the
I guess.
That's the Barstool guy.
Like if
The
worse
Barstool
came
guy.
to worse, I would sell Michigan to Canada. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, Michigan's close enough to Canada where, I mean, it's just over the border.
Yeah.
I mean,
Chris P.D. Portnoy is what his name is.
I've actually been to Michigan, northern Michigan, and we took a little trip over the borders. Now checks out, guys.
It's
And I
Peter
felt even when I was in
Christopher
Michigan,
Portnoy.
I felt like I was in Canada.
Sorry, Jake.
Sorry. Very intriguing story about me crossing over into Canada. Nice place, Canada.
Mm-hmm.
I was there for like 4 hours.
Oh.
It was fine. Yeah.
He was there for 4 hours.
They call the bathroom the washroom.
I imagine you were like the episode of That 70s Show when they go over the Canadian border just to get beer and come back. Because Canadian beer is better, apparently. Or it was then.
Not in my experience.
It was the 70s. Everything was weird.
Good point, I guess.
Now we go for the border for pills.
Yeah.
Mr. Petey Portnoy is great in this match, though. He kind of carries this whole thing. Like he's kind of he's the glue that holds this whole thing together, I feel.
That was a nice leg drop by Eric Young on the lead singer of White Lion there, though.
Another nice shot of Eric Young's back knee. He must be getting to A1's
Boy.
steroid stash.
Jesus Christ.
Once it's pointed out to you, you can't unnotice
Holy
it, can you?
shit.
Good God.
No, Lewis, he just has bad skin. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It's a very 2000s Eddie Guerrero back.
He has bad skin just in that one surface area in between his shoulder blades. Everything else is fine.
Going 04 Eddie.
That was always the bet. Like when they first made the switch to high definition, was just seeing how many people had steroid back knee in professional wrestling.
He needs some Stridex pads for his back.
I mean, here's the thing for you boys, like 16 and a half years on, like, you'd think you'd be seeing Eric Young on the show.
I know, really.
Right. And he's still good, too. He's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's Eric Gold
Even
now.
5 years ago, thinking I would see his show that was main evented by Big Cass, I mean.
No shit.
I still don't know a single match that's on the card tomorrow night.
I said the card
Same,
earlier.
Lewis.
I know.
Me and Lewis are going in blind. That's the best way to do it, Lewis. Honestly.
And people say I don't know much about current ref.
I think it's going to be fun for me to be like, oh, they're here? Okay.
Right.
You're going to see a man called Moose. You know, let's just get
I
excited.
do know
for that.
Moose.
Now, he's not an actual moose. He's just a man with a name called Moose.
Yeah.
And we
He's a man
apparently
called
need to
Moose.
take a picture of his knuckles for Sean. So. Low-key
There's
great
many-
moment of the day was Sean not knowing the difference between a camel toe and a moose knuckle.
And for Sean's benefit, as
Monty
many
Brown
Let's
in
give Sean-
velvet trunks. That's a moose knuckle.
Had to give
And
Sean
remember-
we had to give Sean an anatomy lesson.
yeah, and remember
like-
for Sean as well, as many artistic shots of Jordan Grace and Deanna as you can get,
Yeah.
boys. Okay.
Right.
We'll do our best.
Right,
Maybe
like
she'll
when
touch
your-
one of
when
our
your-
hands.
Your high school
You
PE teacher sits down in the chair. That's a moose knuckle.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
He's not bothered about like Chelsea Green or Tennille Dashwood. You're okay.
Mr. Big is really taking a shit kicking in this heat segment here. So, I feel like Sean probably likes Mr. Big more than Naturals. We should ask him. I'll get a live check-in from Sean.
I just thought, boys, you're gonna be missing Blood Money 2022 as well.
No, it starts at 11 a.m. We can watch the whole show before.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Ben, they're coming. They're coming
know
to the
what-
city of New Orleans. There's plenty of blood money. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You
We'll
guys
get
are going to
see
be here
Goldberg
for
almost
what?
kill himself in another match.
Oh yeah,
Yo.
cool. Oh yes, of course, about 5-6 hours. Yeah, because it's on at 5 o'clock here.
Mm.
Yeah.
You guys will be here 12 hours. You might get carjacked twice while you're here.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll have to miss the first hour because I'll be at the football, but I'll tune in.
God, the
And-
lead singer of Warrant is getting the shit kicked out of him.
Oh, fuck.
Demore's the cherry pie in his picture.
Oh, my God.
Any show any show from Saudi Arabia with a bunch of women being locked in a cell in 2022, that's definitely worth watching.
Wearing burn victim garbs, as Tim Capel would say.
Mm-hmm.
I almost forgot it was Elimination Chamber and not just Crown Jewel.
Oh yeah, it's a proper show. It's a proper storyline show.
The last Hell in a Cell was in Saudi Arabia, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Edge and Rollins. Like October.
Yeah.
That match was actually really good.
Yeah, it was. It's probably Edge's best since he's come back, honestly.
Yeah, really. It honestly probably was, for real.
It's not a high bar, but...
The Mania main event was pretty good, too, but I don't know that...
I don't really count that as an Edge match, though. Yeah. That was more Roman and Bryan.
Yeah.
It's all breaking down here. Oh, he can't make a tag because he's what you like.
Petey and Eric are so good.
Yeah, they are.
Hey, the lead singer of Kicks makes the tag.
Oh, they should have had a tag title run.
Eric and Bobby won the titles before, right?
Yes. Yeah.
End of 2004. Petey was ex-champ at the
Yeah,
time.
because Petey.
I was trying to remember what numbers it was. I knew they were champs, but I couldn't remember if it was Petey and Bobby or Eric and Bobby. But
did they New Day with the titles and like trade who was actually in the tag matches?
No, because I think
just Bobby and Eric. Okay.
Petey was the ex-champion
Petey
at the
was
time, so I think.
Champ, yeah.
Yeah, because this is the point they decide to make Bobby a single star, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is kind of the beginning of them kind of pushing him as the singles guy.
The very clear choice.
Oh, ooh. Bret Michaels pushes Eric Young off the top rope.
Yeah, because as awesome as Petey is, he's not the best on the mic. So
nobody can do a sharpshooter. Even the freaking Canadians can't properly do a sharpshooter.
On the impact before though, you had that awesome sharpshooter elbow drop spot. That was brilliant.
Yeah, that was a sweet spot. Yeah, absolutely.
I will never understand why so many people cannot do a sharpshooter. It is not that hard.
Yeah, according to Brett, no one does it right. So, I'm even more offended that nobody in his entire family can do one, other than Owen. I think Owen has a pretty good one.
Owen had a good one.
Literally, other than Owen,
Kid has a solid one. I'll say from doing
like
NXT
as
10-year-olds
doing trampoline wrestling, we could do better sharpshooters than professional
I was about to say that, Lewis. That was like one of our go-tos.
Yep.
Childhood wrestling was a
sharpshooter. God, what the fuck was that?
That was
God.
Good God.
It only spelled doom for all of them because they heard
Jesus God.
The Tower of Dud.
The Gloomsday device.
Oh, that was a pretty cool setup for the natural disaster, though.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know if we got to it yet, but there's a real cool. The Naturals do a like a full. I think it's Douglas does a full Nelson backbreaker. That's pretty sweet in this match. I don't know if we got to it yet. I think they did it a minute ago. Yeah. Yeah, that was a cool spot. They haven't been bad in this. I'm not gonna lie.
It's really good.
There's that Tilt the World Russian leg sweep that adds absolutely nothing by Tilt the World in it.
I would have loved to have seen him actually try
this.
There's no way Andy Douglas sells that Canadian Destroyer well. I could see Chase being able to get over for it, but Andy's no chance.
They're just like too long. Like they're too.
Yeah, he's way too
lanky. I'm gonna pull it off. Yeah.
Oh, and the megaphone's been tossed in the spiritual.
By who?
It's Jimmy Hart. Oh my God.
Of course it's Jimmy Hart.
Good Lord.
Completely whiffed on the camera shot.
The manager of champions.
Of course they whiffed on the camera shot. Would you have it any other way?
Of course I'm a spiritual advisor, baby.
Spiritual advisor, Jimmy Hart. Jesus.
I had the spirit running through me, baby.
The Jamie Noble.
Yes.
Come on, Nydia,
Jimmy
baby.
Noble when Nydia squeezes his testicles.
My leg's not
Jimmy Hart
broken. I'm
managed by
automatically better
Jamie
than
Noble.
that guy Candido.
Jesus.
Really, I feel like
All right.
Jimmy Hart's going to live to be
Oh, and
107 years
Petey
old.
has
Yeah, Petey's nose is fucked up.
Huge right now.
It's
God,
already
so
swollen. Oh my god, that is a schnoz
so
right now.
bad.
It's
Damn.
swelled so much.
Swelled.
Swelled. It's swelled so much.
It's a word.
He's such a spiritual advisor. The southernness of Jimmy Hart is running off on me.
You went into your Taco Bell ordering voice. Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Can I get 5 soft tacos, just meat and cheese, and a Mountain Dew Baja Blast?
Yeah, for some reason,
I mean-
Lewis only gets into a southern accent when he orders Taco Bell. It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
I need that.
There's probably some combination of it also being my drunk voice.
I need that. Y'all got that Dorito taco?
I want the Cool Ranch one. All right, Jake, what would you give that match?
No, I dug that match. I thought it was real good. Petey killed that. I thought he just had such a great veteran presence. There were cool spots. I thought it flowed well with the heat segment on the naturals. And yeah, I would throw the quarter on it. I thought it was pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm. Ben, what do you think?
We finally found another team that the Naturals can tag with, so that's good. 3 stars for me.
Gotcha. Lewis, what'd you think about it?
I'd probably go around 3 1/4 range also. I think it was better than the opening match, and it was a pretty solid tag title match.
Yeah, without a doubt. I think Matt went to go get a refill, so I'll
No,
wait to
I
ask
am
him.
here.
But... Oh, you're back? Okay, what'd you think?
If you had read the
Rush
match
back,
correctly, sir, I said I was going to give my match rating and then get a refill.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't hear correctly. Go ahead.
I will go 3 stars on the match. It started slow, but it picked up by the end. So yeah, probably the best Naturals match we've seen that didn't involve AMW.
Yeah, without a doubt. I'll go 3 stars as well. Thought it was really, really, really well put together, and I thought all 4 guys brought their part of it. So I thought it was really solid. And now we get X-Pac talking to Shane Douglas, and he's like, "Oh man, yeah, I run with clicks, and I'm a backstage politician," and he just rambles for a few minutes.
I love it. I love it. This stage as well. I love it. This stage as well. They were like, he was going to be the wild card pick, and now they're just like, fuck it, we're not bothered anymore. We'll go with the Raven storyline instead.
Well, I was gonna go get a refill, but then I saw Sanjay Dutt come out, so I know what match is next. I'll wait.
In that promo, Waltman, the first 10 seconds, he has no idea what to say. Like, he asks him the question, he, like, stumbles around.
Here we go.
Sorry,
Here
we go.
Hey.
Now we're talking.
1 year, 30-odd episodes, and it's all for this.
Samoa Joe, finally. I got my extra change of pants right here, just in case.
That forbidden door wide open.
We did it, guys. We did it. We made it. we made it to Samoa Joe.
We are the champions. And we'll keep on fighting
Kicks.
till the end.
Sanjay's gonna get his shit pushed in, and I'm here for it.
Sanjay was 28 years old.
Yeah. So I think at one point they mentioned on commentary that Joe is the ROH Pure Champion right now.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of neat.
It is kind of funny though. Like I feel like if we didn't know better, TNA's almost set themselves up for like a Boy Who Cried Wolf deal with this, because we've seen so many people debut and kind of be wet farts. That like Samoa Joe, like they hype up everyone as like a big deal. So you're like, who's a Samoa Joe? Like if you had never seen him, you'd be like, yeah, just another fucking guy.
Sanjay just got murdered.
Yeah.
He chokes him with his wrist.
Good God.
He literally picks him up with his wrist and just slams him to the mat.
Oh, all of it. Pump it into my fucking
Just sick. Sick in the best way.
Oh,
Yeah, but I was gonna say,
Joe is God sign.
Had to be terrified that he was just gonna come in and like vanish.
Jesus.
I mean, you guys watched that. You guys watched those two impacts. I don't know if you watched it with the sound turned up, but they didn't announce Joe during those shows. So, like Jake's point, they only announced him on the show at the beginning that he was coming.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what I mean? Like they've had so many people debut that have, like Triton got like weeks of build.
Yeah.
Triton got months of it.
Right.
God.
Our Lord and Savior has arrived.
Thank God.
He is amazing.
It was all worth
Perfect
it.
opponent too.
It was all worth it.
Yeah.
Sanjay's
Yeah.
perfect opponent.
Yeah, they couldn't have picked a better opponent for him.
Sanjay's family just request no flowers, just donations to his favorite charity.
Donations to the American Heart Association. God.
Was that Sanjay Dutt's spine snapping I just heard over the
That was his entire body breaking.
Yeah, it was just disc popping.
He fractured a disc, which
It was his L4 and 5 just compressing and popping.
he ruptured a disc,
I
which
love
fragmented
that, though,
into his spinal column.
Like in this debut is that like I feel like he has that Monty energy, like what we love Monty for, but he's like so much more dynamic in the ring than Monty.
He's Monty with
It's like
the
you get
moveset.
the best of right. Like you get the best of both worlds. Like we love Monty, but we all admit like he doesn't have the greatest repertoire in ring. Like Joe has that like legit feeling, but he can also bring it.
He's got the charisma, but he's got the moveset as well.
Mm-hmm.
I was so sad he doesn't have his like his regular music that he has eventually.
No.
Came out too. It was just like the most generic guitar riff. He'll get it before too long.
And I do like them in this. They do, to give credit to Tanay, he brings up a lot of UFC stuff to like kind of say like Joe is essentially a UFC fighter and wrestling and all this stuff, which I think is a really good move by them because this is really when UFC starting to, and like they already had Tito show up. So to kind of make themselves sort of, in the early going, kind of make that connection to UFC, I think is real smart by them.
For sure.
And it's smart that they acknowledge that he was in Ring of Honor and that he's been the champion and was. I think they say he's only lost one match in in the United States in like 2 or 3 years or something like that, or something some kind of year-long streak like that.
Because he was ROH champ for almost 2 years, I think.
Yeah.
And I think Aries was the one who beat him for the belt, and I think that's the only time he lost at this point.
He also goes on an amazing TNA run of undefeatedness.
Spoiler. I'm just
a great.
I mean, I don't even think that's a spoiler.
That's a great drop kick by Sanjay.
This has been so good.
They said Joe is.
Yeah, they could have easily won with a squash.
Smart that they didn't let him go out there, do all the moves, show his whole repertoire. There'll be plenty of time for minute and a half squashes on Impact.
I'm sure there's many ahead on Impact for sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
And like Sanjay looks good here. Like he feels scrappy. Like he's going after the leg. Like he looks like he's like fighting valiantly.
Yeah, it makes him look strong too.
I feel, Logan, we might have to debut like the muscle buster-ometer at some stage. Easy for me to say.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Sanjay's dead.
Good night, Sanjay. We hardly.
There's like 10 gift-worthy moments in this match.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing.
Sanjay about to die. Say goodnight, Sanjay.
Yep. He's about to Tyson Kidd him.
Oh.
One of the coolest finishers of all time right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bang. Muscle Buster. Oh, God. It just looks so brutal.
And choke him out.
Yep.
Good God.
Yep.
I'm kind of sad that he tapped. I wish he would have just passed out.
Yeah.
Well, he passes out anyway.
He passes. Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah. So
I'm salivating like Sean
Mm-hmm.
when Tracy comes out.
I need a change of pants.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so great to actually see the Muscle Buster a lot.
Hook all that into my veins. Oh.
Matt just Samoa Joe'd in his pants.
Yeah.
He Joe'd his load.
I just muscle busted all over myself.
Oh yeah, there sure was a muscle busted. I guess it's more cartilage though. Oh God. Oh, Jake, 5 stars, right? Correct.
I'm gonna go 3, but honestly, for something that like kind of function, like its main purpose is almost like a squash, that it's almost like a 5-star squash. Like 3 for a squash is pretty. I don't know. It was just a perfect debut for him. Just like get all his stuff in without not a complete squash, but still serve the same purpose. Just it was awesome. Loved it.
I love that they're already plugging the October pay-per-view like 3 months ahead of time.
Right.
So
It's their WrestleMania.
Come up in October. Yeah. They just called it their World Series. So,
Yeah.
So Bound for Glory coming our way in October. But I think Don kind of no sells and is like, well, we do have No Surrender next. It's our next month's pay-per-view. So
Don and Mike are already.
Good.
I was going to say, Don and Mike are getting very sweaty here already.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how long they've been out there for.
And in this promo, Raven says he'd rather. He said his opponents would probably rather hug a suicide bomber than be in the ring with him. So I thought that was a ridiculous line. And we get our second bosom reference for tonight. So bosom is in all the promos. So Sean maybe should have been on the show. But Ben, what would you go on that the Samoa Joe match?
The match itself, I would give 3 1/4 to, but it was a 5-star debut. Absolutely absolute perfect.
I got you, Lewis. What did you go?
Yeah, I'll copy and paste that. 3 on the match, 5-star on the debut.
Matt.
Same for me. 5-star, easily the best debut we've seen to this point. So 3 stars for the match, and just. There's another big debut coming way down the line, but I think you could make a strong argument that this is the best debut TNA ever had.
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, definitely 5-star debut. But yeah, the match was pretty good. And I'll go 3 stars as well.
Raven also says he wants to make his opponents wise widowers here.
Yeah. And he says they're going to expire due to hatred and anger.
I like the candles in the back too.
I think Raven is the only person that has ever said malignancy in a promo.
Right. He's really all about the cancer metaphor.
I know. But he has been
really
great
buying
the last
in.
month or two. So
yes,
he deserves all the time that he could possibly be given.
I think I just heard Sanjay at the chiropractor a second ago. The background.
He was getting his back exercised after that match. I have exercised your spinal cord. The NWA Heavyweight Champion evermore.
That's a cool shirt. Clockwork Raven shirt.
It's even cooler later when, because he's bleeding on the shirt, and then he is actually bleeding in the pay-per-view. So he actually looks almost exactly like he does on the shirt at one point in the main event. So I guess we should say we didn't really discuss it, but since Jarrett got arrested, Raven is actually in the King of the Mountain match now. So Raven got, despite the fact that he murdered Larry Zbyszko on one of the previous episodes of Impact, Larry actually put him in the match. So, but yeah. Oh, there goes Sanjay's back again. Once I was in Bobby Roode. His hair is
The
obscene.
glorious
Really.
Bobby Roode.
Do we know what football team Hoyt's jersey is here?
No clue.
I was going to ask because look, it's got his name on the back. So did he play for somebody at that stage,
No.
I don't think so.
or played for somebody beforehand?
It looks like an XFL jersey, but I don't know the XFL teams well enough to.
I doubt TNA would have the XFL.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it had expired by now.
Yeah.
It had been dead for 4 years. So.
Somebody's got a sign in the crowd there saying Michael Shane looks 12. You know.
I think he looks like Shawn Michaels' cousin.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know? I'm looking up the XFL teams right now to see if I can come up with it. Nope.
It was like purple and it was like Phoenix Suns colors, but
Yeah, it kind of looks like a Phoenix Suns like football jersey, but I know. Yeah, it must just be like a generic, like maybe his high school jersey or something.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And here's another one of those present day things. Like, would you think these two guys would be still wrestling today?
I know.
Yeah.
Kind of insane. And one of them got a world title match within the last month, so that's definitely wouldn't have said that at this point. I mean, Reed definitely
fabulous.
had the potential.
Fabulous.
And Hoyt had
well.
Hoytomania here going now, so.
Okay, so Hoyt is Lance Archer now, right? Just to
Yeah.
make sure I'm not.
Yes.
The murder.
Yeah.
Okay, apparently there's a thing called Hoyt archery. I don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
People already know this, or I don't know. I was trying
I've never
to do
heard of
some research on his football career, and so I put Hoyt and said Hoyt archery. So I wonder if that's where you got the Lance Archer from.
Yeah, the
Fun
Trump
fact.
stamp now is quite out of control.
Okay. He's got all the mid 2000s tattoos. He's got the sun tramp stamp.
He's got the like Goldberg little tribal thing.
The barbed wire
Right.
around the forearm, around the shoulder there.
The war right there. The Moore's reaction.
Whoa!
Cartoon.
I'm so glad Bobby Roode could fight Test on this pay-per-view. Oh wait, that's the first one.
Hoyt, this is a Hoyt.
Hoyt.
It's great
This is a Hoyt.
Have you never heard of the Hoyticles?
It's great value test quiz.
And his manager Casey Stabler.
Yeah. Imagine if Stephanie McMahon and Test had stayed together.
Oh God.
Test would be in charge of NXT.
Lance
Quiz,
Hoyt, what the
quiz.
child would grow up to be.
Well,
Quiz.
Well,
Test would also be
quiz.
dead. So.
That is maybe not. We don't know.
Yeah,
Butterfly effect, all that shit. You never know.
And Tess wouldn't be in charge of NXT now, Lewis. Good God.
Oh, true.
Yeah, Triple H sadly.
Forgot
passed
about
away.
Khan.
Well, the
I'm still
Hoytomaniacs must be at full mast here. 6 to midnight.
So at this point, how much control WWE does a McMahon have?
Other than Steph, I don't think any of them really have much power anymore.
Because it's pretty all on Khan now, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's probably like 75 minutes, like 20 Khan, and then 5 or however much is left of everybody else.
As soon as the old man croaks it, you're basically on countdown to when they sell it.
Yeah. 'Cause I feel like if you're firing Shane McMahon, McMahon's are losing control.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like Vince doesn't know it, but like, Khan is like slowly but surely like convincing him to fire everybody that
Right.
isn't a point that could like go against him later.
Yeah. When you think Austin Theory is the future, you're kind of starting to lose it, Vince.
No,
now Lewis, he likes it a long time ago.
No, Lewis, Austin Theory is not the future. It's Grayson Dudar. Come on, get it right.
And Black.
Unless Austin Theory leaves the WWE, gets jacked like Drew McIntyre did, and comes back.
and
Then I'll believe it.
Bryce Brockenheimer as well. I forgot about him.
How could you?
Man, you guys are just talking off topic through all these results.
Oh shit, we're watching TNA. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Man.
Probably rude wrestlers
Some
for the
real,
WWE. It's relevant.
some real not noteworthy action going on here.
Look,
You
at
guys
least
just-
at least Rude has a set of tights that doesn't look like a child made it on a poster board. I'll give him that.
Exactly. He finally upgraded.
You
The most
guys
exciting
can
thing
out.
about this match is the yellow shirt Colt doing the finger point dance in the crowd.
You can help me out, probably, boys. Is Rude still half of the Dirty Dogs, which might be the worst tag team name I've ever heard?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
They are still together.
Dirty
That's
dog.
Dogs DAWGZ.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spell it like the kids spell it. Yeah.
And their main rivals are the Clean Cats.
Oh.
Natalia and somebody.
This is also a match that's happening.
Yeah.
And he just no sold the fucking atomic drop.
But Hoitomania is running wild, Matt.
It's running mild.
They are.
It looks like
popping
it's running
for
mild
him, though.
right now.
You just wedgie the shit out of Bobby Roode.
That fan was so
Watching
close
these
to
after
Scott
you've
Moore's
watching these after you already took notes on is kind of like writing a letter to yourself. Trying to see what you're like. All right, Jake, what were you thinking when you were watching this? It's like my first note is a little dull with some not too interesting rest holds. I'm like, all right, that checks out.
See,
Jake's like, yeah.
Speaking as the most
Yeah.
unprofessional podcaster, that's why you don't watch these shows beforehand. You see.
Yeah, but we thought we were good.
Well,
I'm a good student, okay?
You did good, Jake. You did good. I'm the lazy ass that made us do this live watch.
well, look, think if this wasn't a live watch, I wouldn't be here. So
That's
There you
valid.
go.
There you go.
see that?
I did it all for Matt.
Every teacher needs a movie day, Logan. Every teacher needs a movie day.
That's true.
Wheel in
Coke's
the
been beat.
wheel in the big 28-inch Zenith on the cart. Let's go. Fire up a fucking Sister Act or whatever.
Oh Jesus!
Today's lesson's a live watch.
That's right, kids.
Oh, all right. That lariat was pretty good.
Yeah,
I
I
do
was
like
saying,
all the lariat.
Rude does throw a hell of a lariat for sure.
Oh, Hoida Mania really falling on its ass in this one.
His facial hair is
So
absolutely absurd,
short.
and then it's pencil thin.
Remember on the
Yeah.
if you the Jackass pod, the aforementioned Jackass Live Watch podcast, where I mentioned a certain fellow looked like a human catfish. I feel like Lance Wade has those tendencies.
Yeah, whatever that weird fucker's name was.
What was it? Loomis? Loomis?
Lupus. Loomis something. I think it was Loomis something. Dexter
Available
Loomis.
for, available for all you fine listeners on the Place to Be Nation pop feed.
Yes. After listening to this fine program, go listen to that fine program with your ear holes. I do recommend it.
Now,
Don't tell me how
we
to
just
listen
reacted
to
to
it.
the
I'll
dumbassery
listen to whatever
going
hole I
on in front
want.
of
All right. Well, fine. Hey, I'm not going to tell you what to do.
now coming up here, we've got quite a big moment.
Listen to it with
here.
your bunk, Jake. How's that?
Much more my speed.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep, we're about to see Scott Demore's sveltness. Hopefully.
Some
Yeah,
prime
this is
Canadian
probably
bacon.
more interesting segment than the match.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Did we rate the match, or does this count as part of the match? Or
No, we'll go ahead and do that. Jake, what'd you think of the match?
My notes say 2, but that seems too high. I think I'm gonna probably dock it down to a 1.5 on rewatch.
Ben, what would you give it?
Yeah, I'm with Jake. A 1.5. If you're feeling really generous, it might get a gentleman's 2 on a good day, but a 1.5 seems right.
It depends on how much of a hoidomaniac you are. I mean, I think that would really depend on it.
Good.
And how much you like shirtless Scott D'Amore, people.
Good Lord.
Well, you get to see his pale white ass in a minute.
Oh,
Lewis, what'd you think?
I was gonna give 2 stars, but then I saw Scott D'Amore without his shirt, so I'm gonna drop it down to a 1.5.
To be fair, this was after the match. I don't know if that counts.
Yeah. The scarring counts.
He's docking in post credits, so.
Yeah.
That whale is flopping.
I will say I did not know he could do a moonsault. So.
Oh goodness.
Oh Jesus.
No stars. No stars.
Good Lord.
No stars.
Well, there's one
Matt,
star.
what about you?
Brown star.
Yeah.
Oh, brown star. Good God.
1.5 seems right. I'll go 1.5. It does not even deserve a gentleman's 2. Why was this on pay-per-view? I have no idea.
So they could write D'Amore off.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. I mean, that is true. They didn't have TV. I wonder if this is something they would have saved for TV.
Yeah, this would have been like the main event of an Impact at some point.
Because this had no business being on pay-per-view.
And that moonsault was better than anything they did in the match. So.
Mm.
But yeah, 1.5 seems about right.
God, speaking of tall people that can do moonsaults, where the hell is Donovan Dijak?
He's on main event every week.
What an underused, amazing wrestler.
What do y'all think the assessment by Don and Tenay that, like Tenay says that that D'Amore is well over 350 pounds.
Oh,
no. Seems,
stop it.
No.
It seems like an over.
And they're not sure the stretcher can hold him.
Right. Yeah,
like
Don
he's
is acting
like
he's Gilbert. Yeah, Gilbert Grape's mom. Like, ridiculous. How are we gonna get him? I think in the forklift for him.
The scary part is though, like he's now booker of the company, but he's still svelter than the guy who was previously booker of the company.
Don West, children are being scarred for life having to look at this right now.
Oh, they're gonna get Canadian fat bastard out of the ring, Mike.
I know. I love too that like he's getting like secured as if he could be paralyzed, and they're like laughing their asses off. Look at this fat piece of shit.
Yeah,
it's like they're securing his body and not moving his neck, guys. I mean, he could be paraplegic.
He's clearly not paralyzed. I mean, he did get up from the moonsault.
And he is moving his arms very clearly.
Yeah.
Right.
My favorite thing is
fat turd gets stretchered out. I hope he dies.
I love that Don West is making fun of how fat he is when he is equally as fat.
Oh, he's more so.
Yeah, there's got to be a segment where like D'Amore challenges him to step on the scale. Come on, Don.
Yeah, a West D'Amore fight for the ages has to happen at some stage.
All right, we're about to get at moment number 3. Or is this number 2?
This is number 2. Yeah.
This is number 2. And it is Jeff Hardy's debut.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck off.
Bullshit.
I love how he's suspended right now, and I guess it was voted on by the fans, but
I wouldn't have that at 102. Never mind 2.
Sean Kidd just shot his TV like Elvis.
I thought I was gonna have a show where I wouldn't have to see Jeff Jarrett wrestle or Hardy at all. Fuck the write-off.
You can't avoid the Jeffs, Ben. You can't do it.
Where's Jeff Hammond? At least bring back a good Jeff.
Anyone want to take a wild guess at what number 1's going to be?
I have no idea.
I do have a pretty good idea, but
Will it be the most shown clip in TNA history?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, good. The second 3LK match.
It's gonna be the debut of Johnny Fairplay.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be the pit stop actually.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Never mind.
Now,
Correct.
Is another open table discussion. Is this like the match between the two teams with the biggest like breadth of quality that there is? Like you've probably got the worst team in the world versus the absolute best.
Yeah.
That'd be a valid idea right there, Ben. You're definitely right.
We'll see who drags who to their level.
This is definitely the best team in the company versus the worst team in the company.
It could either be 5 stars or it could be suck shit. I have a pretty good idea of which way it's going to go.
And you stupidly don't put Killings in the tag, and you don't put BG in the singles match. I don't get it.
Well, you see, Logan, that would make sense. We can't have that.
That's true.
Because you got to test BG's loyalty in a tag match.
You see, you got to build to the main event anywhere in the country of the Outlaw versus BG James. I mean, that would put tens of people in the impact zone if they set a pay-per-view on that.
Meanwhile, for those of you who are counting this as your second 4-minute 3LK video package of the evening.
But this one also involves AMW. I'm just kidding.
I love the random sunshine, my only sunshine for the last 3 seconds of that promo.
They brought in Johnny Cash to sing freaking Sunshine, You're My Only Sunshine.
I hear my train a-coming. It's coming down the ramp. Sunshine, my only sunshine. 3LK doesn't make me happy. They put me on a shit. But AMW is here to save the day. So please don't take my AMW away.
Chris Harris with them sunglasses does look like the guy who's been on the bender the night before, doesn't he?
He probably was.
Yeah, he probably took Somas with fucking Billy Gunn earlier.
Why?
Good lord.
Why do these assholes exist?
What a sieve of talent right here.
I know we got our plugs in earlier, Logan. Can I get my fuck Conan in early as well?
There you go. Go ahead.
Can we just go back and watch the Samoa Joe match again?
Yes.
Did anybody, by the way, just notice that prick on the front row there? He's dressed up exactly the same as Conan.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord! No, I missed that.
That's
I am glad that
he
Jeff
changed
Jarrett
his
did
name.
assault Jeff Hardy fan. So
that guy in the front row, he changed his name to Jonan in honor of.
Oh my god!
It's 2:05 in the morning here. I'm getting far too angry. I need to calm down a bit.
Ben, control yourself. My goodness.
Wow, the closed captioning just did the orale as orale.
Put your shit back on. You're in public. It's just a fan there holding his fucking in his hand.
Well, you know, Matt, I am this cynical, jaded bastard. I've got to live the gimmick, haven't I?
Relatable.
Oh, what a surprise! Fucking BG called it the six-sided sandbox.
The six-sided sandbox.
I think it'll be some
closed
new.
captioning just called it old
poo-poo.
school boom boom.
Yeah, some old school poo poo and new swing or whatever the hell it is.
Boom boom boom.
That old school poo-poo was D'Lo Brown.
Yeah, I was saying the only poo-poo I want to hear about is D'Lo Brown.
He's still fucking talking.
He's not one, not two, but the 3 Live Crew.
Oh, if there's a god, this match will last
Lord
like
have
10
mercy.
seconds.
So are we gonna have a little sweepstake for how long the rolling clothesline takes place? I'm gonna go 24 seconds.
Oh, I'm going less.
That's oddly specific.
It's at least it's no more than 12.
And the Conan rolls. And the lightning strikes.
Oh look, Conan's trying to wrestle.
Here Conan.
Because James Storm is making him.
It's rolling around the bend.
Around the bend.
The 80th greatest wrestler in WCW history.
This
according to
asshole's
some
been
people.
throwing his shoes since I don't know when.
Somebody needs to point me in the direction of a good Conan match.
There isn't one. Doesn't exist.
I've never seen it. Oh, here we go.
No.
There it
That
is.
was 44 seconds into the match.
Thank you, Lewis, providing a service for us all.
There's no such thing as a good Conan match. It doesn't exist. Oh, there goes the shoe.
The ultimate sign of disrespect.
Oh!
The shoe has come off.
Who throws a shoe?
You know, shoes could be very abrasive. I think his nipple just
like
abrasive.
It's almost as bad as hay.
Abrasive.
Look, rubber on skin, it could hurt. I'm just saying.
You are 100% right, my friend.
I know.
It sometimes even leaves a burn.
Yeah.
Logan's been slapped by a dildo or two in his life.
Hey, look.
Yeah. Can't deny it. One of my favorite pastimes.
Pastimes, I see.
Nothing like a good dildo slap.
You guys go hardcore in the South. Fuck.
Yeah, that's going in the write-up. A good dildo slap.
And it wasn't the person you'd expect to say it.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me this time. Oh God,
Conan is
that
so
fucking
bad.
bump. That was a crumple. Crumple to the mat like fucking paper that fell off a desk.
Well, in answer,
Go ahead.
I was going to say, in answer to Matt's question from earlier, I think we can agree that AMW are going down a level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't keep up. Like,
Conan
you
and
could see, like in
BGs.
the first, in those 44 seconds, Conan was kind of keeping up a little bit, and now he's just completely
He's winded.
he's
Gas.
gassed. Yeah,
He got winded unbuckling the Velcro from his shoe so he could throw it.
Those glorious 44 seconds from yesteryear.
The 1 minute man, Conan.
Oh, the 1 minute man. Good lord.
take me up, show me what you got. No one.
Well, we know our outro music.
PG with the hot tag.
Conan and BG's alternate name is the Unnaturals.
Mild tag to BG.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
I was thinking cold as fucking ice.
The knot tag.
Yeah. Cold as a witch's tit.
3ALK is cold as ice.
Coldest shift, Jared.
Somebody please sacrifice BG.
Fantastic super kick.
Brutal. Oh God, he killed him. Thank Christ.
Random fade to black.
One of these guys with a nice pick.
They put this on pay-per-view. What the hell were they thinking?
Well,
figure out their problems.
You have nothing better to do with AMW than put him with fucking 3LK?
Well, again, it goes back to what Jake says in the last match. There's a bunch of matches here where they could have just been a main event on TV, but they haven't got TV to do it.
Just throw AMW in the fucking tag title match and keep 3LK the fuck off this pay-per-view.
Well, in their defense, this match
I just feel like through this
happen on TV as well.
I feel like this whole match is just 3LK being like, can y'all just stop doing so many moves? We are fucking worn out. Just
I need a
please
rear naked
stop
choke,
with the
please.
moves.
I'm learning that.
Yeah, too many.
A knee bar,
Chill with
please.
the moves.
I'm
How about
learning
a rest?
Come on.
Throw in a rest hold here and there, you fucks.
Anybody knows that person on the front row there who's using their BlackBerry? Rather text somebody to watch this match. They're still going.
Asking what the weight is on a Deadly Do Right.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It was the line looking
Only
like
BG could fuck
should have
that
walked
move
out
up.
of this.
Oh.
What a brutal awfulness that was.
Love how Don West just said that was a lot of speed for a big man talking about Conan.
I wish he would take
that's
Notable
not the
big
kind of
man.
speed Conan's taking right now.
I was gonna say, I wish he would take some speed. He would fucking perk his ass up. God,
I think that's the problem because he took too much.
Jesus.
Right.
He took
Famous
the
big man Conan.
he took the fucking slow mo drug from Dread. He's just moving in slow motion. Oh my god. Even AMW's moving in slow motion. It's 3LK's fault. They're fucking dragging them down with them. That's nice. Moon the camera, BG.
Soccer Mum, the other side of the guy in the red shirt, she's also texting. That's how interested this match is.
Those elbow pads again. Are those the snakeskin ones from last week? Or are they different? They look like the snakeskin ones again on BG James.
No, yes, I believe that those are still the snakeskin ones, for sure.
Oh, bit of miscommunication there.
Like
a very
6 weeks.
unnecessary miscommunication, because all he did was duck a clothesline and then throw himself into his tag team partner.
Oh god.
I just flushed the toilet to give my thoughts on the match.
Oh.
Oh,
look
look
at that.
More exciting
things.
news. More exciting news. I need a Mississippi State win, guys. So I'm rooting for y'all.
Appreciate it.
I'll make some scratch.
Oh,
Make some
thank
scratch
God
if
it's
they-
over.
Oh, we are playing basketball tonight. I forgot about that.
Right.
God.
They couldn't even hit a death sentence on him.
They don't deserve. 3LK doesn't deserve to take the death sentence.
They did hit the heart attack though.
Fuck
so
them.
that was a good little tribute.
Even if they did take the death sentence, they'd make it look like shit anyway. Fuck them. God, what a pile of trash.
That was
Right.
doo-doo.
Yeah, AMW had to keep up with 3LK by going slower.
Conan looks like he's been
Right,
wrestling for. Conan looks like he's been wrestling for 45 minutes. This was like a 5-minute match.
That
Right.
wasn't 45 minutes. Is that what you're trying to say? It felt like it. Jesus. All right, Matt. Or not?
Yeah,
Yeah. What did you think of that one? Rating wise.
Yeah, that was that might have been the worst AMW match we've watched.
I love the crowd. The crowd is chanting "New Age Outlaws." even they hate Conan at this point.
I will go a gentleman's half star.
Oh wow. Jesus.
That fucking sucked.
All right, Lewis. What did you think of that one?
Wait, hang on. We're finally getting the Air Bud moment here.
Oh, here it is. Thank God.
He chooses no one. He ran away.
You want Conan or my dick?
I don't know if I had to choose between Conan.
What would you rate that one, Lewis?
Oh, fuck it. Half star.
Ben. Oh, hold up. Let's watch moment number 1 before you give your rating. And it is, of course, the tightrope across the cage.
As
into
it
the
should be.
hurricane.
Yep.
As it
It's
should be.
Of course. It's of course.
They could do this today, and it would still be that.
You mean it wasn't Jeff Hammond's pit stop? Oh,
It should have
I
been.
know.
Look, a good
Disgraceful.
AMW match.
That's your NASCAR bias, Ben.
Yes.
Let it go.
It shines through every now and again, Jake. I'll go with the others. I'll go half a star, and I can't believe I'm saying that about an AMW match.
Just sadness all around. Jake, what you think?
Conan's
Yeah,
still
I'm feeling
fucking up the
generous.
ramp.
God, Conan
What a
sucks
slug.
so badly.
Good lord.
God, he sucks.
I'm
He
gonna go
sucks so
a
bad.
star and a half, which seems generous, but yeah, it was just they just couldn't work the AMW style. 3LK couldn't, so it just yeah, and
I'll
it's
give
a
it-
real
Go
stupid
ahead.
that they have to be like they have to be the backdrop to the 3LK drama.
Mhm. Yeah, I can't go lower than 1 on an A&W match. I just can't do it. My soul doesn't allow it. So
Well, I don't have.
I'm gonna
I
go
don't have
1.
a soul. That's why I went.
Yeah, that's been proved over the years. Me and Matt are just so less.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll go 1.
I love by the way on this video package they're just reminding us of like how Don totally no-sold the Tracy Bull shot before in that last match.
Oh yeah.
All right. Who's gonna be horny in place of Sean since he's not on the show tonight?
Oh, I can do that.
All right.
That seems like a natural role for me. And plus, because Sean's not around, we can give Trinity some love as well.
Yeah, that's a good point. Hey, did you guys?
Go ahead.
I was reading something earlier today. Did you guys know that Michael Shane is Shawn Michaels' cousin?
Oh, what?
Logan told me that earlier on. I'm still not believing him, but you're telling me. You're telling me now, so I might have to.
Fightful confirmed it finally? Yeah.
Matt, do you know in the cartoons when the steam comes off the person's head and their top of their head flies off?
Mm-hmm.
That's me right now when you say
that.
Yeah. That news just blew my top.
Yeah, that'll happen. Hey.
Mind blown.
Saban and Trinity are the law firm of Finocchio and Saban.
We might have another good match here. Perhaps. I feel like we're due another one.
I feel bad. I feel bad that Daniels is kind of a backdrop in this because it's really about Saban and.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing we just talked about with AMW 3LK. It's like Daniels is just kind of along for the ride with this other storyline.
He just happens to be the champion.
Right.
And this is actually an elimination match. I don't know that they ever really go into that. Okay, they said it in commentary just right now, but they hadn't said that before now. So,
look, TNA is relying on what has got them here, which is fantastic storytelling. So
exactly.
Make sure that's the focus.
X Factor number 2, female dynamic.
Female dynamic. Daniels : dominant.
Oh, this fucking company.
Daniels.
I feel like out of context that could sound really perverted.
Daniels is a dom.
Right.
Yeah.
He's the alpha in a match of betas.
Oh man, did you see the bouncing going on there?
That was
nice.
Yeah. Sean just blew a spot on that one.
Yeah.
He just muscle busted.
Tracy's off for a dinner date after this.
I'm pretty sure I was watching this match the other night. And my wife said that Trinity should be jailed for what she wears in this match.
So, it's very precarious to wear on live television.
Yeah.
and for regular listeners to Logan's pods, another time his wife is noticing him watching a woman on telly.
She call you titty boy again?
No, she has not done that again. Good Lord. Good old titty boy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Boy, that is a choice.
Yeah, good Lord.
Of all the outfits
literally
worn tonight, that is certainly one of them.
That's just about the least amount of cloth she could wear.
Mm-hmm. Literally, nothing is covered but her crack, her vagina, and her tits, basically. Mm-hmm. And even some of them are like halfway exposed.
Sold.
Hey, can't even see her calves, okay?
I mean, she's got the wild rock star here, so she's actually looking as good as she possibly can.
Yeah.
Now, it's either that or it's matted because she hasn't bathed in a few days.
I was going to say, I know Matt's got the list. I'm right in saying Trinity's in the club, isn't she?
Of course she is.
Oh, yeah. She's the president.
Right.
No, she's just a member. She's not a president. Jimmy Valiant.
I thought it was Uma Thurman.
No, Jimmy Valiant is the president.
Oh, God.
Trinity is simply a board member.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Daniel's dressed as the top heel in the Squid Game to come out here.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, a great sign in the crowd. Michael Shane looks 12 with Michael spelled completely wrong.
Oh, God.
Mikhail
Shane.
They're in Florida. You can't expect them to spell.
That's a I think I've said this before. Look, I've said this before, but speaking of spelling and whatnot, but it's embarrassing how long it took me to realize that Flo Rida, the rapper, was actually just Florida split apart.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and Ben, obviously Trinity smells because half of her outfit is disintegrated, so.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. She's not keeping these smells in with that one.
Yeah.
With this Florida and Michael Shane information, my mind's all over the place, boys. You really. You've got to remember it's late here. I don't need my mind being expanded like this.
Yeah.
Got to smarten you up, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's the guy in the yellow shirt in the crowd, Seth Rollins. It kind of looks like a younger version of him. He's got a ball cap on too.
Is he being annoying as shit in the crowd?
Yeah, with a whiny voice and a laugh that you just want to hit him.
Can you hear his voice?
He sounds like the gremlins after they eat after midnight.
Was that a newborn baby or Seth Rollins?
Well, I was going to say, like, if ever any of us get to do like like a meet Becky Lynch on a meet and greet, just say who's got the whinier voice, Seth or the baby.
I feel like he kind of sounds like Roz from Monsters.
Yellow shirt Colts back to doing the point dance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's where Kalisto got it from.
So I think he sounds kind of like a lesser version of Roz from Monsters Inc.
Oh my god!
Mike was asked.
You've
got to turn in your paperwork.
Great value Roz from Monsters Inc.
Not a great
he
value.
Look like a proper bro.
Meth Rollins in Florida.
Oh my god. There's a point when they zoom in on Tracy and she's bent over and her nipples are like an inch from hanging out. I kid you not. I mean, just they're as out as they can be without being like almost completely out.
Yeah, Don in this match is like full Sean Kidd old man like perv mode.
So this is an elimination match, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Because I was very confused by how the first fall happens, and I was like, why did he not break it up? And we'll see when it happens. But I was very confused.
That was nice.
Yeah, that was sweet. Ooh, big clothesline.
Honestly, good start to the match so far.
Well, like Matt says, this should be a banger.
Yeah.
I mean, these are three guys that can absolutely go, so no shock.
Well, two, and Michael Shane is also there.
Oh, Michael Shane's better than he gets credit for.
It's in his DNA.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Allegedly, good lord.
Wow, Petey Williams getting the shit kicked out of him by Christopher Daniels.
Good old Chris Williams.
Oh, that could have been so much worse than it was.
Oh man, that didn't feel good.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
there we
here,
go.
isn't it? Where there she is.
Yep.
Good lord.
Yeah, there we go. I'm telling you.
Oh, you don't have to tell us. Well, yeah, I saw it. Good lord.
Good evening.
That was Sean would have definitely gone 12-6 on that one. 6-12, I mean, you know what I meant.
The other way.
Yeah. He's most of the time he's 12-6.
It's the age. It's a whole
walking around waistbanding it.
He needs the blue chew to get.
It's Lisa Ann, right? So that's who he thinks. That's who he thinks Tracy is, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd go slightly more R-rated. I'll go Shannon Elizabeth.
Shannon Elizabeth Other.
Also not averse to getting her titties out.
Yeah, no kidding. Talking about titties over this great match. What the hell?
Yeah,
what's wrong with us?
It.
Fucking
They're
pervert.
right there.
I'm just surprised y'all know porn stars' names. I would never humanize them like that.
Always there to keep you safe and warm.
They're human beings as well, Lewis.
I'm glad Saban wet his hair tonight so it didn't look like a matted mess like it did on Impact last week. It looked like it hadn't been cleaned in like months.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Shane's even got like the Shawn Michaels like WrestleMania 14 hair going on.
Yeah, I was going to say.
No, yeah, he really does.
He's just going to clutch the back now, and then he's got the set.
Yeah, he's just gonna break his back, and then he'll be fine.
Just fracture a few vertebrae.
Really?
Yeah.
How badly do you want to be a star?
Yeah. Get a casket out here so you can land on the hinge.
Just sever your spine. It's okay.
Yeah.
It'll be all right.
There we go, like that.
Yep, that'll do it.
That'll accomplish it. Yeah.
That will do it. Taking a flat back bump to the freaking concrete, basically.
God.
That was not a smart bump.
No.
Trying to emulate Shawn Michaels.
Oh,
back
that was nice.
Straight
That was
back.
nice.
That will ruin your weekend.
Hot take, gentlemen, but Daniels is so good.
Nah.
We don't deserve Daniels and Samoa Joe. Or AMW for that matter.
So to get back to Trinity, is the assumption here that her skin burned off the cloth?
It was her stench, I'm telling you.
Like she's a fucking xenomorph and alien. Her blood is acid. Is that right?
Yeah, the warrior princess.
Uh-huh.
No, that was China. I forgot. Never mind.
Ooh. Jesus.
God bless. His tornado DDT is rivaled by almost no one.
Yeah.
It is so
Yeah.
great.
Even the referee looking around like, oh God. That dress
That's
shirt
it.
is very big on him. My God.
It's at least 4 sizes too big.
Yeah.
It's definitely
You've got to
Posey-esque.
What would they have gone to, like a Walmart just to get a bunch of blue shirts or something?
He's got that shirt tucked into his fucking socks. Good lord.
The Dusty Rose dress collection.
Oh,
Yeah, Dusty leaves the building and leaves a whole load of shirts behind.
that was a hell of a brainbuster by Saban there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Some shrewd heel champion work by Daniels here. Napping outside.
Oh God, he hit Daniels right on the top of the head. Jesus.
I sure did.
Keeps getting, letting these two guys beat the fuck out of each other.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah, what a loser. We just paid him a compliment. Now he's lazy assing it up.
It's what we do.
That the camera work's not helping him because they keep getting these shots where like he's clearly just like waiting for a spot, like just waiting outside, looking over the apron, waiting for a spot, and they just have the camera right over his head watching him. It's like, maybe don't do that. Ooh,
Sean like that. She bit her finger seductively.
Oh, Sean didn't like that.
Nope.
Oh.
Or any of this. Oh yeah.
As long as you don't say tit for tat. Jesus Christ, Mike.
You ruined it by saying it.
I can't do the voice, but cat fight.
Cat fight. Cat fight.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Don't do it,
Don is
Kyle.
happy. See, I was very confused when this happened right here.
Oh.
Because for some reason Daniels feels the need to give Angel's wings to Trinity.
That
while
seems very
he let
unsportsmanlike.
Saban pin Michael Shane, and I'm like, why is he doing this? But then I realized it was an elimination match.
And as well, it's a whole thing of like the fact that they're not really together. It's just they just keep pushing the fact that it's a deal.
Mm-hmm.
So Saban doesn't care. Trinity's just collateral damage.
Fat kid in the crowd with an old Nikon camera. Definitely taking pictures of just Trinity.
Yeah.
Oh, without a doubt.
Oh, the flash
Like
didn't
he's
go off.
following her.
Why is that guy in the black shirt trying to throw money? What's going on?
That's Epico's brother Lamo that's taking the pictures in the crowd.
Thank you.
The guy's following Trinity through the tunnel later.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I got some great pictures of you.
Yeah, I imagine the impact zone is like a minor league baseball field where after the matches they let the kids run around the ring and through the tunnels and stuff. So
Meanwhile, Soccerbum and that guy on the front row are still texting while this great match is going on.
something tells me they brought their kid to the show and they don't really care.
Yeah.
Just a feeling.
If Trinity sucks when like Conan, her stomach might go in farther enough to expose her vagina.
Awesome Death Battle
Like
Forever.
she's
I was about to say, sorry to be semi-serious,
Yeah.
that was an awesome DVD.
Mm-hmm.
no, this has been good. I thought Shane and his time in this, I thought he played his role really well.
Mm-hmm.
Like he kind of seemed overmatched, but then he had the help from the lady, and he played a good like kind of third wheel heel.
I mean, he's not as great as the other two. I will definitely admit, but I think he's kind of underappreciated
Right.
in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, so they like booked
the
it well
lady-
by like have him in here and kind of do his thing, and then get him out of here so the two guys that can really go can do this final stretch and kill it.
He could just never live up to the family name. It was his curse.
I'm not Michaels, I'm McHale's.
I'm Shane McHale's.
McHale's.
Michael. I am Michael Shane.
The cardiac shattering child.
That was good.
Boy, the
This
Hoytomaniacs,
last stretch is so good.
the
Never die.
Hoytomaniacs in the front row are nonplussed ever since their boy lost.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, they don't give a shit.
Marky Mark needs to get his crowd back on side.
Oh,
Oh, straight jacket German.
Somewhere in the crowd is Greg Phillips mixed with Scott D'Amore as well. He's wearing a red shirt. I think he's over on the left.
I saw him.
Looks just like if you combine the two.
Oh,
that
that was right on the neck. Jesus.
Oh God.
Christian
he just
Daniels
got
is
one of
so
those-
good.
oh,
He got one of those Knoxville concussions, Matt and Ben.
He's about to hit the best moonsault ever.
oh,
Oh, the
The
BBME.
Yeah, the double BME. Because this thing looks
Oh,
Yep.
Oh,
Oh,
beautiful.
so good.
That's a
It's
guess
so
on
depressing
its
that it doesn't end it. That would have been a perfect finish.
Yep.
Is it the best moonsault ever though? Because he never wins with it.
I was gonna say I feel like it's very rare that he wins with that.
Has anyone ever won with assault? No one ever wins with assault. It's like always our secondary, like transition finish.
People
line salt.
People
win with pepper.
Damn it, Logan. Fuck! I couldn't get it out.
You said pepper, I was gonna say pepper. So I mean, there was a backup joke to the joke. So
I'm gonna do salt SAULT as my new Wordle starter.
There you go. Perfect.
Salt.
It'll be like
this is not a word. Bullshit. It's not.
Yeah, there's the moon salt, the lead salt. It's a
yeah.
Suffix or whatever it's called. You know.
Fuck a suffix. Add it to your dictionary.
Suffix, prefix, and all that shit.
Yeah.
I'm not the English teacher here, so I'll let y'all handle that.
No, it's Friday night. I'm done teaching. Call me after President's Day.
Oh.
Friday night, more like any time after you leave the schoolhouse.
You're not wrong.
As soon as that last kid's out the building, see ya.
And those wings. Right. God, that's such a cool finisher.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Great match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I could literally watch Daniels and Saban wrestle forever, for real. They're both so good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jake, what would you give that one?
3 3/4 for me. I thought it split well between the two kind of portions with the early triple threat stuff and the later portion. And I really like that Daniels is being established as this kind of dominant heel champion as the X division. Like, I feel like we haven't always had somebody just kind of carrying the title month to month, and I kind of dig it. So, yeah, awesome stuff.
Gotcha. Ben, what'd you think?
I'm feeling generous. I'm going to go with Gentleman's 4.
Oh,
I gotcha. All right. Lewis, what about you?
I don't even need to give it the Gentleman's 4. I think it's just a solid 4-star match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I agree with you. I think I'd go 4 as well. Really, really solid stuff. Matt, what about you?
Yeah, I'm at 3 3/4 on that. Just a great match all around, and even like the interference, which normally gets tedious for TNA, at least it actually made sense here, which is a rare thing for TNA that they do something that makes sense. But yeah, 3 3/4 for me.
Valid point.
Sean didn't like the match, but he had a solid 4 the whole time.
Hey,
sorry to put in, boys, but this Monty promo is tremendous. Absolutely
3.5 stars in the match, 5 stars in his pants.
Jeff Jarrett.
Remember when Monty was great?
Doesn't he look at him at one point and say, "You're not Terry"? King of the Mountain takes place in the Serengeti. Yeah, back when Monty Brown was actually something to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
He calls them 4 Omega males.
4 Omega males, 5 if you count a base.
Shane's face.
So
he's like,
and he talking about what? Go ahead, Matt.
He's like trying to dissect what Monty's saying.
He looked like he understood it first, and now he's just like, "What the?"
Yeah.
Fuck?
Now he's just gone back to confused face.
I've lost the thread.
With the
Like break forehead
Jared. He says he got sent to the pokey. He got sent to the pokey.
Oh God!
I'm gonna put the 5 of you in a King of the Mountain match, baby.
I was just
and then
saying,
I'm gonna leave.
I'm pretty sure Dusty is gone after this, and I also think Trinity has gone after this. So
I think
that's
you're
the
right.
last of the stinky lady we'll ever see. So
Dusty's definitely gone because Zbyszko announces that, and that's how the whole pre-game thing starts.
Well, at least he improved before he left, because we fucking hated him at the beginning of the pod.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's all I remember. I constantly bitched about him every week.
Yeah, well, rightfully so. I mean, once he took a back seat and wasn't actually, wrestling, and just became like a normal authority figure, he was actually pretty decent.
And did you also
With the bootcut jeans with the knee pads on, looks like Steven Tyler.
This graphic is something for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Sean Waltman. Here I am. Here I am.
It's
like a fucking
like
pop-up
whack-a-mole.
like a pop-up book. Page 3. Hey, Waltman.
They were too lazy to throw
They
Raven
should
in
hit
there,
they should hit the X Factor music when he popped up. I got all he ever wanted.
I love how Jarrett's still on the graphic with the pictures, but this one it's okay to put Raven on it.
They can't afford to make changes like that. Justice at Hard Justice.
I got everything I ever wanted because I got a title match.
There's a sex tape of China, and I'll never get it back.
I went to. I think I've told this story somewhere before. I went to Australia like in 2001, and I'm not kidding. That song, the Uncle Cracker song, the X Factor song, and the Follow Me was just on all the fucking time over there, and it was just like.
That's amazing.
And I was over there. I was over there for 3 bloody months. It wasn't like a quick 2-week holiday. It's like, oh my god.
I am so sorry.
I can't imagine turning on the radio and just hearing, "You're dealing with the X Factor."
And then all I ever wanted.
Hey, getting ready for this here King of the Mountain match. Here we go.
Larry Zbyszko with Bill Simmons.
Oh my god!
Starting this off.
Borat.
So you have to climb the ladder and hang the bell. Huh? That's different.
JB's hair looks like an amoeba.
Frosted tips. Yeah, I was going to say.
How many years to this type of ladder match?
He's also wearing
his head looks like a sea anemone.
He's also wearing a shirt that's 2 sizes too big for him.
God.
He looks like a sea anemone.
More cream in his hair than Sean has in his pants.
Waving around.
I mean, you have a man backstage. His name is Terry Taylor, so he could obviously tailor suits. Just hire him and have him fucking do it.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, I think so. Right? No?
Yeah, I was just saying, I think if your last name is that, you inherently can do that thing.
I think that's how that works, right? If you have a name that sounds like an occupation.
Oh, yeah. Like I'm a locksmith. That's how it works, yeah.
Hey, exactly, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Jenny is also a locksmith. See?
I got that. It took me a second on that one. That's good.
I didn't think that was a thinker, but all right. AJ Styles, he's a hairstylist.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Jarrett, he's just an asshole.
Next thing you're going to tell me Michael Shane is related to Shawn Michaels.
What? Stop it!
I got news for you.
I love how the fire scared Abyss. That was hilarious.
Right.
He wasn't ready for it. He wasn't ready.
Do we point out Monty's last name?
Oh, God. He's a professional
I
shitter.
think Logan took notes on the whole show, and then he got to this match, and he started taking notes. Like, you know what? Live watch. I cannot keep up with this.
No, really, I
Ridiculous.
decided that on the opener. I was like, yeah, I'm not taking notes on this shit. The X Division Chaos match. No.
Jarrell
Fucking
Clark.
note,
Jarrell Clark, he's a clerk. It's close enough.
Mikey Bats, he makes baseball bats.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. He works at the zoo at the Battery.
Pac is the unifying thing about all Waltman's aliases. It's like Spock, X-Pac.
Sucks, Pac.
Hey.
I'm just kidding. He's very good in this run.
I wonder
Fantastic.
I wonder if he was soulmating up with Billy Gunn and crew.
Oh, without a doubt.
Oh, yeah.
Without a doubt.
Well, he can handle his shit better, or he at least knows how to channel it.
I love the abandoned factory look of the walls of the impact zone up at the top.
Yeah.
It's airport.
I mean,
hangar.
I know it's a sound stage, but you know, it gives me that abandoned factory vibe.
This one is Karate Kid pose right there.
Well, I want to
Back
know
off.
what Waltman's doing on the top of the cage when they start doing the introductions. He's
Yeah.
doing weird poses and stuff.
This
I
looks
like
like
the
Raven
It's
Turn
so
this
dark
into
in there.
going for 30 seconds, and he's still not.
Yeah, I put Raven in this match, and he doesn't show up for.
There he
Here he
is.
comes.
Here he comes.
Here he comes,
To
Mr.
save the
Flamingo.
day.
Oh,
DDP's not around to go through the crowd anymore, so we'll have Raven.
Matt, we should
My
do a
brother
back
sent
and
me
forth.
some.
Go
ahead.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, trust me. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was gonna say me and Matt should do a back and forth between Raven and Larry.
Oh God.
Hey, you know what, Raven?
I-
You've impressed me these past couple of weeks. I'll put you in the King of the Mountain.
I am a human cancer.
Well, yeah, I don't know why you'd call yourself that, but all right, you call yourself whatever you want, I guess.
like that Larry's just befuddled at the idea of why someone called himself cancer. Well, I don't know.
I've never heard someone call himself that before, but all right.
All right, Logan.
He'll be the
My-
new world orders, folks.
New World Order.
New World Order.
I'm so glad Fozzie Bear could
All I
join
can-
us.
Right. All I can-
Waka.
That's just a Kermit. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I was saying, there's a hint of
That's not
Kermit in there too. Yeah.
I got a Kermit.
Kermit the Frog here.
Well, I don't know, Larry. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Jimmy Griffin just
Miss
corrected
Piggy would
that.
sign off on that one, Larry.
Joining us on the Muppet Show today, it's Raven. Yay!
It's Seth MacFarlane doing his Kermit the Frog.
Oh God! So we were mentioning DDP. So my brother sent me a message that one of his friends is at like some kind of ranch in Texas where you can like hunt like exotic animals of some sort. And he said DDP showed up to this place and he came in a freaking tank. I'll send you the picture later, but and I was like, what?
Is he going to teach the exotic animals DDP yoga? Is that what we're doing?
I don't know.
I'm the
DDP
colonel
is-
of the DDP yoga tank.
DDP
No
is
Limit
the
Soldiers
new
reference.
Tiger King.
You there, you chinchilla. Start doing the downward dog. Let's go.
And apparently it's a Nazi tank because it has the little cross that they used to, not
Oh,
the swastika,
God.
but the
Oh,
little cross.
God. Great.
Little cross that they used to have on their
Oh.
like uniforms and stuff. Not the swastika, but the other thing that they have, the like Triple H cross thing.
The Iron Cross.
There you go.
Yeah.
DDP stars in Tiger King 3. This time's personal.
We still
Thank you for saving me there, Lewis.
It takes
Pick up
takes
a
a
book,
good.
Logan.
It takes a good.
I don't know how to read.
AJ is James Vanderbeek from Varsity Blues. You can't take my title.
I don't want your laugh.
I am a survivor.
The beak.
He's still wearing his little neck chain thing.
I'm a
And
survivor.
Waltman has already surpassed Billy Gunn as far as effort by diving off the cage.
Yes.
Just to put that.
Oh God.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. He just stomped his face.
Oh, what a clothesline.
And we get a...
Well, that was quick.
So
Period.
Monty is already eligible to climb and hang the belt.
That's a strong 8 on the pound meter.
I'm gonna prove to Jeff Jarrett that I'm not a AA ball player.
I'm not gonna lie. If Monty had just like done that and then hung the title in like 10 seconds, I would have been perfectly fine with it.
Yeah.
I like Tenay and West during this. They're like, well, you already know the rules. Like, they're just like, we're not even going to try and explain this again because we honestly don't even know. So just roll with it.
Oh,
We know they're
AJ
convoluted and
overrotated and hit his
ridiculous.
face on the chair. Or the ladder.
It was the ladder. She went eye first into the ladder.
I do like the graphic with the countdown of how long they've got to spend in the penalty box though.
Yeah.
I do like that they have who it is too for like when 2 people are in the box. That's nice.
Mhm. Who's in the box?
What's in the box?
Oh, a running knee. That's a new move for Monty.
Monty shows some great fire here.
Moves expert.
Oh.
Jeff Jarrett has been teaching him a lot. Oh, AJ, why? Why?
Again, I've said it before. I think all the hits to the head is why he thinks the Earth is flat.
Probably a valid idea.
Yeah. CTE is a hell of a thing.
The reason
That being from Georgia.
thing. Yeah, he is from the South, so I mean that's also probably part of the reason.
Stone Mountain, Georgia, not known for their education.
Does he think
And very
stones are
known for their
does he think-
redneckerization.
Does he think stones are flat too?
Monty not standing for any of this Bronco Buster shit. Let's break that up straight away.
Well, he's saving Waltman. He doesn't want Waltman to tear his asshole again.
What a random ass place for two wrestlers to be
But,
from.
I love
Jake
that Raven's
Robertson
already
and
out
AJ
with the
from
countdown
Stone
clock
Mountain.
still going.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Stopwatch.
they let him out early.
Raven obviously goes by his own rules. Yeah, but that's kind of against the match.
Zabisco's gonna come out. He'll get back in there for 8 seconds.
Oh, the awful bomb.
Ooh.
And now Monty's just pinning people to get them in the penalty box. He's not even doing it for a reason.
Monty's on fire here.
Mm-hmm. Shades of the old Monty.
Mm.
We knew him so well.
What a time that was.
What a beautiful soul he was.
Waltman just collapsing. Oh, the Somers are taking hold. Fuck.
This thing I like about this, like the selling of when the guys go into the penalty box, the rest are like having to.
Here comes that peyote I just fucking smoked a half hour before this match.
He said, I saw my coma.
I knew I shouldn't have licked that poison toad.
Don't worry. I'm
Oh,
Jesus.
Okay, that's a 9.5.
That was a 10-star
That's
bounce.
a
right there.
10. That's a fucking 10.
The Johnny Devine pounce is the one that is the.
Christ.
That's the gold standard, but that was damn close.
I'm pretty sure AJ's dead.
Yeah.
Raven is now eligible.
Oh, he pinned AJ on the outside. I was like, who did he pin?
Yeah, he pinned AJ on the floor.
That's right.
Who throws a cat, honestly?
If in doubt.
Raven was the perfect addition to this match.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
This is fucking rapid fire.
I was like, Raven was made for this match.
Oh, totally. Just complete fucking chaos. That's kind of Raven's thing.
Why did Monty just run in slow motion?
That was like a .02 on the Bret Hart Sternum Breaker.
He did his little linebacker little steps about to make the tackle.
the little ladder tightrope thing.
Right.
AJ and
a bit of a deal being done here.
Box.
Yeah, I was like AJ and Waltman strategizing in the penalty box.
This really is it's like the perfect set of dudes for this match.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. And hey, look, Jeff Jarrett's not here, so it's automatically better. Just by him not being around.
Sean
They need
versus trash
They need
can.
to loosen the dadgum ropes in TNA. That nobody can get the dadgum trash can to the ropes. This boy struggles. Waltman just didn't do it.
Don't King the Hill?
Don's trying to bail him out by saying what a great veteran move it was for Waltman to go for the second trash can.
Fucking Boomhauer. No dadgum trash can in him.
Dadgum trash can can fit it in them ropes.
That's the most southern thing you've ever said.
I'm learning.
Match is already hot shit, and we haven't even gotten to the greatest Down West call in history yet. I cannot wait. It's the greatest.
Oh, Black Hole Slam.
There's also a tremendous bit of Mike Tenay coming up.
All right, so Raven is qualified, Abyss is qualified, and Monty's qualified, right?
Correct.
Yep.
All right.
Logan, this would have been a hell of a job had you have to have done play-by-play for this.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. I mean, I did it for the first show, so I mean.
I know. And it was a hell of a job.
Between this and the opening match, Logan. Good God.
Oh, yeah. Is the random ref Big John McCarthy from USC? Or UFC, I mean. You know what I'm talking about, Matt?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That looks just like him.
It does kind of look like him. I think that's the guy Ben said looks like Kevin Kelly.
Yeah.
You'll think Xbox gonna terrorize Monty Brown during this match?
Oh, God. There's definitely a good chance.
That's why he got stopped from doing the Bronco Buster. Didn't want to.
I feel like that's a meme on this podcast. We make it seem like he tears his butthole every match.
1, 2, no.
Look, twice is
Why
at
did
least.
He save him?
He's done it
Why did he
twice.
save
That's
him?
at least once too many.
Yeah, I was saying the fact that he's done it twice is once too many.
Yeah, once is an accident.
It's too many times for someone who has not given birth to a child.
Who knows? Maybe he had a really girthy turd earlier that day.
God.
Oh, good God.
Girthy turd. Was it a dadgum girthy turd, though?
Every girthy turd is a
turd.
dadgum
I'm
girthy
gonna
turd.
blow my goddamn old my daggone asshole, man.
Here we go.
Blow
Here
my
we go.
break.
Oh, jeez. Oh, this is insane.
Oh. Damn near landed on his
God.
feet. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Lord.
He's not gonna shit right for a week.
Just like Waltman.
Monty's about to come out of the box.
He's bleeding internally.
Can we just get a spot?
In the box.
Can we just get a spot where Monty runs around the whole ring, pouncing at everyone on the
That would be
outside?
amazing.
I love that Waltman's getting a ladder. He is not qualified yet. He is the last person in this match that would want a ladder in the ring.
Jeez.
God.
Just imagine if he slightly slipped on that.
Right?
He'd have died.
Wait. Who pinned Abyss? Was it Waltman or AJ? It was AJ.
No,
wasn't it?
AJ pinned him.
Okay,
AJ.
so yeah, I have no idea why Waltman would put the ladder in the ring. Makes no sense.
They're trying to sell the whole Waltman and AJ have teamed up, so that's why he's holding on and didn't break the pinfall or anything.
You see, I think it's because Waltman is unspeakably high, and he
is
is
that Howard Stern?
Oh my God.
Does kind of look like it.
My God.
Nearly got a face full of Monty then.
It's Robin with him.
They need to improve the buttoning snap of the NWA title though, because they
I was
struggle with
gonna
that the whole match.
Just whip.
Uh-oh.
What?
Fucking Butterfingers.
He's
AJ.
stupid because you have to unsnap
You
it.
gotta unsnap it, you dumbass.
Yeah, what is he?
To
Did
loop
he
it
think that's
around.
going to help him
Now,
carry it better?
now, bear in mind
Now
what happened
Waltman
to you,
is-
boys. Bear in mind what happened to you. So, Waltman quite clearly just pins AJ.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that hurt.
Get your closed captioning on if you haven't got it on, because Mike gets a little confused.
I feel like my closed captioning will be on for 2 minutes and then it just quits.
Here comes the staple gun.
Oh no.
Here it comes.
Oh.
No.
Oh, no! Oh my God, it's just stapled into the nuts!
He's got the staple gun.
This is the...
He's stapling the bandana to his head.
Yeah, well. Look, that way you don't lose it. That's just smart.
Oh, Rudy
That just
Charles
makes-
is having such a tough time. He lost his bow tie.
I was going to say, God, is it dress on Friday? What's going on
There
here?
must be a clip on.
The AC is not working. in
These
Ampeg,
fucking
so he's
assholes
getting a
can't even
little
afford a real bow tie. They had to give him
He just performed a vasectomy!
Nothing like a staple gun to the peener.
Oh.
Don saying vasectomy is just the greatest thing I've ever heard. Vasectomy!
Jake's Don West has got to be one of my favorite impressions.
Animal from the Muppets.
It's all Muppets. TNA is just the Muppets.
It really is.
TNA is the Muppets.
TNA's Kermit.
Yeah. Raven's just the bass player.
Tonight's Sam the Eagle with the constant scowl.
Raven's just the bass player and Dr. Teeth in the Electric Mayhem.
So here, boys. So Mike at the minute is a bit confused as why Waltman's got the title and why he would be climbing up. He's totally forgot that Waltman's got a pinfall.
What is he doing? Is he trying to help him?
Oh my god.
Oh, this is brutal.
AJ. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Flies over the ring.
Waltman didn't take a very nice bump either there.
No.
Though.
I think Waltman got the worst of it. He fell into the fucking stairs.
I was about to say, he clipped his head on the steel steps, didn't he?
That's torn asshole number 3. It hit the corner of the steps.
Oh god.
The belt has been unbuckled.
This is pretty sick right here.
Oh!
Okay, that's a solid 10.
Oh!
Yeah, that was it.
Oh.
What a sell by Monty.
Yep.
could it be?
I would not have been
Abyss,
mad.
Abyss got up way too quick for that.
Yep.
Yeah, because he's like,
Kicks
him in the teeth.
And new NWA World Champion Raven.
Yeah.
I like him gingerly buttoning the belt.
I don't think Abyss should have gotten up there.
Raven's just been great these last.
But yeah, that's the
I've
visual
got
I was talking
no
about
problem
earlier.
with
He's
that.
like bleeding and he looks like he does on his shirt a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They did play it off well. I like the kick. He kind of saved it with that little kicking him in the jaw.
Yeah. And Raven definitely deserves it. He's brought it for the last month and a half. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't disagree with this idea at all.
It does kind of seem like it came out of nowhere because like 2 months ago he was stuck in this middling feud with Jeff Hardy and then all of a sudden he's world champion 6 weeks later. So I think it speaks more to that creative change I was talking about last time.
Changing booking's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
All right, Matt, what'd you think of the match? And I'll go ahead and get your show grade as well. So what'd you think?
I enjoyed the hell out of that main event. I am going to go 4 stars on that. Just a super fun, super chaotic brawl. Yeah, really, pardon the pun, nonstop action. But just great stuff. And as for the show proper, I mean, it's very like peaks and valleys. Like the highs were pretty high, but the lows were pretty low. I think some stuff lower than what we've seen on some pay-per-views as of late. So I don't know. I think I'll go 6.5 out of 10 for the rating on the pay-per-view. That seems right to me.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Lewis, what would you go on the match and the show as well?
I think I'd go 4 stars on the match, and I'd probably go 6.5 on the show overall because I had some really cool stuff. The best debut with Samoa Joe. But the lows were low in this pay-per-view. Way too much 3LK. Way too much 3LK.
Without a doubt.
Any 3LK is too much 3LK, but
yeah.
No. Ben, what about you?
So I'm gonna go with Scoochai because I preferred this to the X Division match. I'm gonna go 4 1/4. It's great to see them, even if it's just for a fleeting moment, the Monty Brown that we know and love just make a reappearance. All 5 guys absolutely brought it. As for the show itself, I'm gonna go with the boys at 6.5. Cut the 3LK shit out of it. It's easy 7.5. Even make the 3LK match 6-man tag and it's passable. But no, there's just that. And like I say, Joe's debut was absolutely brilliant, and those last 2 matches are great. But I can only go 6.5 on it.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think the fact that all 3 of y'all have gone the same thing, I think that's pretty easy to say that that's kind of like how the show was. It was just very up and down. It had its great spots, but it also just was very, very low in its valleys for sure, like one of y'all said. So, Jake, what do you think?
Yep, I'm right there too. I went 6.5 for pretty much the same reasons. It definitely ended super well though, but I think we just had a stretch in the middle that was real weak. That kind of dragged it down. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed the ending too. I think Raven's a cool. I went 4 on the King of the Mountain, by the way. I kind of mixed these up, but I went 4 on the King of the Mountain. I thought it was super fun, like chaos, and I think Raven works there because it makes sense as a match that he would win, kind of just picking his spots and stealing at the end, and it's like a cool dynamic because we had the same guy that we just kind of penciled in as champ. It's cool to see everything sort of wide open right now. So,
yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, I would definitely go 4 on King of the Mountain. I think it's out of the 2 we've watched. I think it was definitely the better version for sure. And then 6.5 definitely seems right. Y'all are all spot on. It definitely had its great moments. It was absolutely lovely to see Joe finally debut. So I'm glad he's in our life on this podcast. And the King of the Mountain match was good, and that X Division title match was pretty good. So, just a solid show, but it definitely had its valleys for sure. But I'll stick with Jake. Who'd you have as your MVP for tonight?
This is a real tough MVP. I think I'm leaning towards AJ, but it's hard to pick one guy from that match. Part of me wants to say Samoa Joe, but I don't know if that's just like a retrospect thing. So it's hard to say. I think I'll go AJ just because I love that match, and he just like every single one of his major spots was just insane. So I'll probably go AJ, but it was a tough one for MVP.
Yeah. It definitely could have been a couple of guys for sure. But Ben, who'd you have?
Yeah, Jake's right. It is a tough call this time, but I'm going to use similar logic, and I'm going to go with Monty. Like I say, just the absolute fire he brought, particularly in those first 10 minutes, and then that promo is batshit insane. And that, like I say, it's the Monty we all know and love.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely saw glimpses, and it was nice to see him kind of fire back up and not kind of just be under Jeff Jarrett for a little bit. So definitely enjoyed his spots in the match. Lewis, who do you have as your MVP?
I'm going to go with our Lord and Savior, Joseph Christ.
Okay. Joseph Christ. Matt, who'd you have?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Raven here. I think he was great in that match, and look, he's the NWA World Champion, which I am very excited to see where that goes. So I will give the nod to Raven.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Raven too. Just the big win that he got. He's the champion now, and as usual, his promo was batshit and amazing. So I'll agree with Matt on that one. Matt, I'll stick with you. Who did you have as your LVP for tonight?
Oh God.
Well, never mind. 3LK.
It's fucking 3LK.
3LK for everyone, correct? Just all of them.
Yeah.
It's not even a debate.
And then match of the night, I'm going to guess everybody's going King of the Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Yes.
King of the Mountain.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we'll go on to moment of the night. Matt, what about you?
Oh, you got to go with Joe's debut here. I mean, it's like I said before. It's certainly to this point, it's the best debut in TNA history, and you could make a strong argument that even as we're sitting here now in 2020, it's a top 3 debut for them overall. So yeah, it's got to be Joe's debut for me.
Mm-hmm. Lewis, what about you?
Definitely Joe's debut.
Mm-hmm. Ben.
Like I said earlier on, Sanjay's up was 28 years of age. The family don't want any flowers.
Jake, you going with that as well?
Yes, Joe, for sure.
Yeah, I was saying if I had to pick a specific spot on that match, I'd definitely go with the wrist Uranagi that he did. He just absolutely murdered Sanjay with. So, but yeah, definitely his debut is a moment that we'll hopefully be very glad that happened for the foreseeable future. But Express Lane, Jake, what do you think?
Well, obviously, I'm going to go with Joe Raven because he just won the title. And I think, I'd probably put the Naturals on there because I feel like they were, I'm not saying they were the highlight of that match, but I think they're on the upswing and that we didn't hate them as much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've definitely been on that trend lately for sure. Ben, who'd you have in your Express Lane tonight?
Joe. But I also gave a bit of love to Raven and Petey Williams as well.
Gotcha. Lewis, what about you?
I feel like all my answers are going to be Joe.
Okay, that's fine. Matt, what about you?
Yeah, you gotta have Joe, you gotta have Raven, and I will give a nod to the winner of the opening match, one Shark Boy.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Woo!
Yeah. Yeah, Joe's definitely got to be in there. I'll give a slight one to Monty for kind of being his old self for the night. So that made me happy. But yeah, everybody else said was definitely a good choice for sure. Matt, what about Exit Lane for you?
Oh boy. Well, 3LK, all three of them can get themselves to fuck. I think you got to put Shocker on there too because he's dog shit. You know what? Put 3LK again. Mark them down twice.
Okay.
And yeah, like I don't know. I'm struggling to think of another one off the top of my head, but let's go with that for now.
I gotcha. Lewis, what do you think? Exit Lane.
I'm gonna say Shocker just because his performance was so bad tonight compared to. I mean, we've never seen like amazing out of him, but it was definitely a lot worse tonight.
Mm-hmm. Ben.
Fuck Conan.
You don't want to fuck anybody else in that group.
Fuck BG as well. I
got you.
I'll put Killings on there as well, just to game the fuck away from the other two.
Jake, what about you?
I'll add the Outlaw to the list.
Yes,
that's a good one.
Yeah. He kind of mailed it in tonight for sure.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Outlaw, 3LK, Shocker, all good choices, and I've
got another one, Logan. Sorry, just to interrupt.
Go ahead.
Whoever brought the Refzo shirts.
Oh yeah, the wardrobe department.
The wardrobe department who gave everybody these shirts that are 10 sizes too big.
I gotcha. Jake, who'd you have as your great value tonight?
I didn't have a ton of great values on this. I feel like we didn't. Mm-hmm. I think it's like all the usual suspects. I don't feel like I had a ton of new ones on here. I don't know. Did anybody? I went to hear the room and see if we had any great values.
Okay. Ben, did you have anybody?
Yeah, easy one tonight. Shocker is great value 99 filthy animal.
Oh yeah. That's definitely a good one.
I guess I go with my great value bar stool. How about that?
Oh yes, great value Portnoy. Yeah. Lewis, what about you?
Oh, we'll go with Jimmy Hart as great value Deepak Chopra as the spiritual advisor for the Nationals.
Oh man, Matt, what about you?
I will go with Shocker as great value Eminem.
Jake, did you like any of those enough to go with those?
Yeah, I like. I also like Shaka's great value Ray with his little jean overalls.
Mm-hmm.
Great value unmasked Ray.
Yeah, without a doubt. I'm gonna go with a great value Seth Rollins that was in the yellow shirt. So he definitely stood out over the rest of them.
Meth Rollins, please.
Oh yeah, Meth Rollins. All right, well that'll wrap up the awards for us and our show. We already did plugs throughout the show, so we won't go back around for those. But I would like to thank you for listening to us throughout this whole calendar year that we have covered so far, and we appreciate all the listeners out there, and we will see you next time.
Hold him, Joe, hold him, Joe, hold him, Joe, but don't let him go. Hold him, Joe, I say hold him, Joe, but don't let him go. Me donkey want water, hold him, Joe, going round the corner. Hold him, Joe, me donkey want water, hold him, Joe, everybody want water. Hold him, Joe, I fumble like a chimba. Hold him, Joe, me donkey want water. Hold him, Joe, everybody want water. Hold him, Joe, me donkey want water. Hold him, Joe. We on a journey, he don't walk straight, and that is because he's so underweight. Donkey a man, he don't like no weight. Put him on a cart, he never walk straight. Me donkey want water, hold him, Joe. Everybody want water, hold him, Joe. Me donkey want water, hold him, Joe. The people want water, hold him, Joe. Me donkey want water, hold him, Joe. I fumble like a chimba, hold him, Joe. Me donkey want water, hold him, Joe. The donkey need water, hold him, Joe. My old donkey went courting one day with a donkey named Melda across the way. She was twice his age, he put up a fight. Now he's crying every night. Ah, let me go, darling Melda, you're breaking my backbone. Let me go, darling Melda, you're breaking my... Everybody, let me go, darling Melda, you're breaking my backbone. Once again now, let me go, darling Melda, you're breaking my backbone. A little louder. Let me go, darling Melda, you're breaking my backbone. A little softer. Let me go, darling Melda, you're breaking my backbone. As some people say that my donkey is bad, and that is because he's from Trinidad. Donkey of mine, he won't work at all. All he want to do is break out his tawny donkey won't water. Hold him, Joe, sing out the chorus.
Hold him, Joe.
And sing a little louder.
Hold him, Joe.
The donkey won't water.
Hold him, Joe.
And Hugo won't water.
Hold him, Joe.
The donkey won't water.
Hold him, Joe.
A fumma like a chimba.
Hold him, Joe.
Donkey won't water.
Hold him, Joe.
I sing a little softer. I still a little softer. Now sing a little louder. Hold him, Joe. Donkey won't water. Hold him, Joe.